by BetterHelp. Everybody! Welcome to another episode of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
Sam.
And this is That One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo! Let's go! Thank you to everybody for joining us on episode 135. What an amazing episode it will be, gentlemen. How are all of you? Starting with Lawrence. How are you, Law?
I'm alright. Not too bad. I was able to eat a little tired because I didn't sleep at all last night.
We know he was eating a lot.
Stay eating.
They got a highlight, man. Gains, man. You gotta build them.
When
gains.
are you hungry? No, I'm joking.
Honestly, eating a little bit of something else, man. You got a beard, man.
Okay.
What's that supposed to be?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even want to ask, honestly.
Sebastian just feels good that he's not the person regarding food anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Gains, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How about you, Seb? How are you, man?
I was good, man. I hit Atlanta this week for work and some other things. It was a good time.
Yeah, you was trekking?
I was not
Somebody
tricking.
flew you out?
The company flew me out. I had a good time. I tried to link with Sundays, man. He ducked smoke, bro. He ended up going to a con in D.C., bro.
Oh, wow.
But just missed him. Just missed him.
All right. Lionel, good to have you back.
Yeah, good to be here. I mean, I couldn't make it last time.
It's all right, bro. You don't have to give excuses. We know,
I'm
bro.
living hard times right now.
Wait, so I was here last week.
I feel like he was. Am I tripping?
No.
Nah.
It was all four of us.
Yeah, it was all
last
four
week.
of us.
Am I tripping? Yeah,
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Wait, last week?
You don't remember.
He out here making, he's so defeated. He just already making excuses. He was here. I was in my head like, Lonnie was here, right?
This is that creepy though.
Stop.
Oh,
We've
man.
conditioned him,
He's
man.
conditioned, bro. That's crazy.
I've been good too. Thanks for asking, guys. So for today's agenda, we will be diving into the official release of One Piece chapter 1104 from Viz Media. I did something extra today. I did something super extra. I went and got us a P.O. box. So you guys, our fans, the people that support us, if you want to send us something, you most likely can. I forgot the address and the box number in my car. So look in the description below and you will see it after the show is over and I could get back in my car and do that. So if you want to start doing, because somebody asked us, they were like, hey, I want to send you something, where can I send it? And I was like, we don't have a spot. So I just made that spot literally like half an hour ago. I will leave it in the video description below. You should see it after the show is over. But other than that, if you haven't liked the video, please do. We have a Discord. Don't be hesitant to join. If you listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, leave us 5 stars and a nice compliment. We will read all your super chats organically. They will not go unread. But thank you for always supporting us. And thank you for always watching us. So with that being said, let's say what's up to the chat and then let's hop into the chapter.
Yeah, y'all, like the stream. We got 240 congruent viewers, 250 congruent viewers right now, but only 106 likes. Hit that like button. It does help so much.
Are you saying concurrent?
Congruent.
Concruent?
Yeah.
Isn't concurrent?
I said congruent.
It's hard, bro.
It's
We
probably
don't pronounce things correctly anyway.
Listen,
So.
I've said that like every time. This is the first time you've noticed that?
Yeah.
Larry don't be paying attention to me, man. It's all right. But like the stream.
I do, though, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You don't. You don't. You don't. We got a bunch of people in the chat. I see Alex Roberts, Aspen, Ricardo Dube, Halo Rider, Young Sober. That's a Hung Sober, my fault. What? Young Bull Trent, Jake Dennis, Crispy Jr., Carlos Christopher, Daniel Garola, Tarif Spencer, Grim _, Ciandre Williams, Brandon Wigfall, High Fly Guy, Red Haired Shanktum. What up, Shanktum? Big B Stay Low, KSG2, Trev, Twilight Straw Hat, Blazer, Simon, Plagon, Mamba Kid, The Shadow Gunslinger, Bob Jones, so many of y'all in the chat, Jesus. KJ, Gala Free, just too many. Quavo in the chat, Mary Senpai, Project Iceman, Toby, Mr. Apologies, Winston, Procumbent, OG Lion, just it's Ayo, let's go. Too many of y'all in the chat today,
Somebody
bro.
said, "Say my name, Poppy."
I'm not saying that person. I hope I didn't already say them names.
Yo, what the? Also, shout out to the people from Italy as well.
What?
Marv, we're on Facebook Live right now, right? All right, shout out to everybody that's on Facebook too. I forgot to say hi to you guys. Hello. I know we don't go Facebook Live often, but I'm gonna start trying to do that like every episode if we can. So apologies about that. But yeah, welcome everybody. But other than that, let's get into these super chats. Once we get through the super chats, we will get into the chapter. After the chapter is done, guys, we will get into fan phone calls because I know everybody wants to do that. So fan phone calls come after the chapter. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got 5 from Israel Freshy. That is Israel's 5th super chat, but no words attached. Israel.
Oh, man, we want to hear from you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Word. Let us know next time. We got another 5 from Larry302. It says, "What up, my peeps?" And Larry.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's I'm the real Larry guy from last week. That's funny.
I hope you're doing well, bro. I hope you're doing well.
We got another 6-month subscription to Nakama Status from Anthony Herrera. It says, "Larry out here looking like Charlie Brown the GOAT." I like that fit, man. I do.
Yo, shirt was only $15.
Nah, see, now I don't like it no more, bro. And I have my reasons. I'm not just hating. I have very valid reasons.
Shirt was the hat was $10. Literally, yo, Zara had a nice sell, bro.
Yeah, he ain't tell nobody about it till after he copped.
He gatekeeping?
He was gatekeeping, bro.
This was the second time I went there too, and they had the same sale.
Just gatekeeping, something crazy, bro. Anyway, we got another 3-month membership to Yonko Status. That is our highest tier of membership from Nika Dakota. It says, "This is the chapter I've been waiting for. Cheers, boys. It's getting real on Egghead. Much love, fellas. Always a pleasure to be here." Thank you, Nika, and enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Yonko.
Yes, thank you.
We got another 2 from Procumbent. It says, "Seb looking hella fresh. Hashtag Hoochie Daddy Seb." I appreciate that. I don't got my Zara fit. I got this off Walmart, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Walmart had the sale. It was popping though.
Listen, bro, when those sales hit, you better grab.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying,
listen, man. I cop 2.
You better grab it.
So
man.
serious. Y'all gonna see me in the
I'm so sincere.
next episode.
Listen, bro, don't shop if it's full price, man.
Never do that.
That is real.
Don't do it, bro.
We got another 5 from Fortnite Lover. It says, "Bring the GOAT Fexer back on." Yeah, man, one of these days we'll have Fexer back on, probably.
He said he wanted to come on. I told him to come on last Monday, and he was like, "Yo, I couldn't." So that's on Fexer, bro. That's on Fexer.
Yeah, man. Fexer's my boy. He dropped some dope videos on YouTube recently. He said Toko would be like a 40 on a power scale to 100. That was kind of wild. 40 is crazy.
We can't get into that. We ain't got enough time. We ain't got enough time for that.
It's crazy. Anyway, we got another 2 from Tyler. It says, "Did Whitebeard use Ryo when he destroyed Akainu?"
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
It's possible, but
I always believe that we all believe that he just wasn't using hockey most times.
Yeah.
To be honest, because it was too exhaustive.
But he had to use it on Akainu though, because he's a Lagia.
It doesn't mean it was Ryo.
Yeah, that I
Yeah.
disagree with.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. I think
Like-
it's just regular hockey.
He probably used like pure basic, like I could touch you type basic,
Yeah.
like the way Big Mom grabbed Marco.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That hockey would.
Yeah, that's the level I was suspecting he was doing. But most of it was just devil fruit because it's easier.
There would have been more separation. But Yeah. We got another 5 from Israel. It says, "Yo, Seb, my wife was overhearing me listening to last week's episode, and she said, why is that dude always yelling?"
That's how I talk.
That's how I talk. That's how I
Listen,
talk.
y'all didn't know, but Sebastian's half Dominican.
I am not half Dominican, although I did help make some sancocho this weekend. Anyway,
That's it, bro. It's in your blood.
we got another 10 from Justin Epp. It says, "What up? Love you guys. Best OP channel on YouTube."
Oh, thank you.
Question. Do you think Chopper's Hito fruit will end up being more powerful than we all realize by the end of the series?
Maybe. I think him and what's this guy's name? Sengoku are both gonna have some relevance to this Hito game. It won't be extraneous, like it won't be dramatized. It'll just be like, this is why these devil fruits are special, and Chopper has one, and Sengoku has one, and then that's like it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Because most of the time we play according to what the plot is, right? If they're not a part of the plot too much or directly involved in it, then they'll just be special.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not like Chopper's fruit is a god fruit or something. Like I would be like, all right,
Well,
bro,
it has to be if it's a Hito at this point, right? Because aren't all Hitos?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, what gave you that? Like most of the Hitos that so far it's been like a mythical type.
Yeah,
of
there's
thing?
only what, like 3 Hitos that we know of?
Yeah, but Chopper's is human specifically, right? The other ones are like based off of a deity or like, you know?
I mean, humans
His is-
are based off of, you know, who he's based
So
off of.
what is it, like the Adam fruit? Like you give like who?
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, Oda didn't just put Hito in the name for no reason, right?
He human though. Like
I
he
get
ate a
you.
fruit to make him human.
But what if, like, for example,
I just want to know how the
You
fruit
know how,
came
like,
to existence.
yeah,
I want to be.
I want to
human.
be more human. I guess a reindeer could have
Wait, no,
wished
it
it up
could've
or
been-
something.
No, I thought it was the cell. I mean, more perfect. Like, you know, pretty much human.
I'm even more perfect.
That's like you're making your human perfect.
yeah.
Human fruit.
But that's what I was gonna get to. Unlocking the full potential of like everything that human is.
Yeah.
Complete capability control.
That's
That's an inside joke for Lawrence only.
If any of you have been watching the show, you would know what that reference was.
My ability's more than that.
Okay.
All right.
We got another subscription to Nakama status from Ladislav Veterani. I'm sorry, I butchered that name, bro.
Yo, shout out to you though.
Veterani. I think I got
That's a
it.
good name, bro.
Enjoy the emojis.
I
that
can
come.
definitely see like a James Bond villain having it for sure.
Why you calling his name?
I'm
man?
not. I'm saying he would be
Or
a
her
very
name.
important name.
Yeah. Veterani. I got it.
Yeah.
We got another 10 from Bob Jones. It says, "It's great to see everyone, and I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Also, my question is, do you think Shanks and Mihawk were equal before he lost his arm? Hashtag TOPT gang. Hashtag Larry has okay takes."
I mean, they drew.
Yeah.
So that's your answer right there.
Yeah. So yes, I
Like,
believe they were.
how more plain could it be?
Yeah, they legit fought to a draw.
Wait, what do you think,
I think in
Sebastian?
multiple.
They fought to a draw with the sword.
You saying that Shanks didn't put any hockey in his?
All right, so hold on.
You feel me?
No,
you
hold on.
can't do that.
I'm going to say that that's crazy you say that, because I don't think Shanks' hockey is what it is now back then.
No.
I'm sorry.
Did it need to be? Let me stop. Let me stop disrespecting
hold on.
Mihawk.
But that's the reason why we said Shanks would be stronger. So you can't just be like, yo, with the sword. That's crazy to say. You can't say that.
But the way I've always looked at it is that Oda has used the Shanks Mihawk thing to just hype both of them, right? Shanks could fight Mihawk evenly with his sword. Mihawk gets clout because he was able to draw with Shanks. Like, that's how he viewed it.
Yeah.
I don't think he envisioned it would become what it's become in the community.
No, we're not talking about that, though.
I'm just saying, but that allows for both levels of speculation, right? As far as where they were at back then.
But that doesn't follow our thinking. You're trolling again.
never
You're
been-
trolling again. Just go. Just go. You're trolling again. We're wasting time.
Shut up. We got another 5 from Larry302. It says, I find it funny that Y'all find it funny that Lanks wanted to go after the One Piece after he found out My marvelous King Kaido was defeated. Hashtag Kaido top 1. Oh, Shanks
Yeah,
with an L.
Shanks.
It is funny to me,
It's funny.
but
We can pass it.
it's a meme, bro.
I honestly don't think he was even considering Kaido's fall to like trump him to go. I think it was just more like Luffy's rise to where he went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another 5 from Pharaoh D Majesty. It says, does Blackbeard get a third fruit? If so, what will it be? And has it been one we've seen already? We've talked about this a few times on the pod. I've always wanted him to get Marco's fruit just because it covers a lot of his weaknesses.
Yeah, I like Marco's fruit. But there may be another one.
We got another 2 from Talent15DJ. It's his first super chat. So thank you. It says, love the pod. 1104 was peak. Can't wait for the review. Thank you.
Yes, thanks.
Talented.
We're trying to get to it.
Yeah, a lot of super chats. Another 5 from Antonio Dukes. It says, binge the pod since 12/23. I'm at episode 70, and it's current with the anime. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that
funny.
is pretty crazy for those that are like watching the anime and now looking at our pod and being like, oh, this is what they were talking about. It must be a weird experience, right?
Episode 70 was that?
I don't know what episode 70 was.
For us?
But
No, I'm saying apparently it's the beginning of Egghead. That sounds. That seems
I would
so.
have to check.
That
I could
doesn't
check
seem
right now.
accurate to me.
Wait, our episode 70?
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem accurate to me.
I have to check now
I don't know.
because that's interesting.
I mean, granted that we started towards the end of Wano, right?
Yeah.
You were already Luffy had already got packed, right? Like the first
episode 20 was
70.
episode 70 was Blackbeard versus Law.
Did that happen in the
shoot.
anime?
Like Law just gets shown about to fight him.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Damn,
and then Egghead happens 1064.
Wow.
It's almost been 50 chapters
Yeah, a lot happened.
for Egghead.
A lot happened. We got another 5 from Durantula33. It says, boys, I'm getting a nice vase from an artist and get to pick one of 3 devil fruits for it to be. Gum Gum, Hito Hito, or the Ito Ito.
Gum Gum.
Your pick. I think Gum Gum is the
Yeah,
right pick.
you gotta go with Gum Gum.
I would go with the Ito Ito. That's those mingos.
Okay.
Nah, bro, you gotta go.
I like the design of it.
You gotta go Gomu.
What was the other one?
Hito Hito, which I don't know which one, like, because that's the base model, right? Of,
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a couple Hitos.
Yeah, I don't know which one, but
Yeah.
yeah. We got another 10 from GU Zoro. It's their first super chat, so thank you. It says, yo, watching from Guam. Love the content. It keeps me sane while I wait for these chapters. Hashtag Ravens flock. Yeah, man, go Lamar, bro. Go Lamar. And Guam, wow. I think that's a
Yes.
first. That is a first.
Hey,
Thank you
awesome.
for joining,
yeah,
man.
thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
In line with that last super chat, we got another 1-month membership to Nakama status from Tony Torres. It says, Super Bowl picks.
I don't watch football anymore. So.
Oh my God. I got the Ravens over the Niners.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramers is looking too complete right now.
Yeah, bro.
You complete me, bro.
Okay. Well, let us know y'all picks for the Super Bowl in the chat. We got another 3-month membership to Nakama status from Kremit. It says, good to be a Nakama. We love the crew. Hashtag Kuma top 5.
He might as well be. by which I was saying. All right, but thank you.
Thank you, Kremit. Another 11-month membership to Nakama status from Nerd Taku.
The boy.
The boy. It says, theory that Thriller Bark was a piece of God Valley. Ooh, I like that.
Hopefully he gets to call up and say it.
Yeah, man. Go subscribe to Nerd Taku, y'all. We got another 28 from the Irishman. It says, when's the next mini reverie? Love the live reactions with the crew. Hashtag like the stream. That is a Larry question.
I gotta see when we could do it, but I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. Maybe in April. We'll check. I'll let you know.
Yeah. We got another 2 from Mugiwara Ichimi. It says, when are we getting the One Piece Monopoly episode?
We tried playing it off camera, but in order to do it comfortably, we'd have to talk with Marv. I haven't set that up at all with him. We did speak about it, but we never cemented it.
Yo, shout out to Project Greybeard. It was a lot of fun to start that up. We gotta finish. We gotta finish.
Yeah.
We got another $50 super chat from Young Bull Trent. Thank you so much. Trent,
that.
it
Thank
says, stay great as always, and can't forget about the GOAT, Larry. Stay great. Last, hopefully, I catch some after workout. I know it's another banger. Hashtag Larry the GOAT. Hashtag top best podcast. Thank you, Young Bull.
I appreciate that,
Thank you,
man.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Another 2 from Kevin Rizzo. It says, Larry, one of these we're going to debate.
Oh, what did he say? What's his name?
Kevin Rizzo.
Oh, snap, boy!
Kevin, what's going on, my brother?
Can y'all fill me in? Like, what's happening?
That's their friend, bro.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but
I know he's your friend, but like,
He wants to be because you keep trashing Mihawk.
Yeah.
He's a big Mihawk fan. He wants us to discuss.
yo, tell him to come up here so I can trash him. Come up here, Kev.
We appreciate that, Kevin.
Yeah, if you're a friend of the twins, you're a friend of us, for real.
That ain't true. We got another
That's so stupid.
subscription to Nakama status from Roy Stokes. Bernie, you know you are. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama, Roy.
Yeah.
Another 5 from Bob Jones. It says, this might sound crazy, but what if Luffy goes Gear 5 Giant and uses the giant robot as an action figure against Saturn? Larry, I can already hear you saying no. I actually think Larry might like that.
It would be so disrespectful that I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really would.
Pew, pew, pew. I think it would be funny.
Yeah.
It would be funny. We got another 10 from Rio Taku. Is their first super chat, so thank you. It says, hey guys, wanted to show some love from the UK. It's around 11 p.m. over here, but I thought to stay up for one of these live streams with a smiling emoji. Also, wanted to know what are some good animes and gaming cons in the States?
Anime NYC is nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. A couple times
we had fun more than Comic-Con there.
Yeah.
I would say that.
If you ever in Atlanta, Trap Sushi is popping. It's different. It's all the way different. Shout out to Sundays. But 11 p.m., it's not that late, man. Stay up. It's not that late.
Yo, but like he just got finished eating beans and toast.
He didn't say where in the UK, bro.
Yo, don't they eat beans and toast everywhere in the UK?
I hope not.
Beans and toast.
I have no idea.
Oh,
Guys,
man.
so if we keep going until 6:30 and the super chats keep coming, we're gonna have to organically stop and then get to the chapter because we have to do the chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got another 18 AED, I don't know what that is, from Odds. It says, I got dibs on doll. Step aside, Seb. Hashtag doll gang. Never. Never. We got another Nakama subscription from I Like Burritos.
I
So
do
enjoy.
Yeah.
I like burritos too.
See, that's the good food. The beans and toast, nah. Burritos, absolutely. But enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama. Another 10 from Stardust. It says, first time catching y'all live. I appreciate y'all as a truck driver so much, man. Godspeed to y'all, boys.
Drive safe.
Drive
Drive
safe, man.
And when you're feeling
man.
tired, pull to the side.
For sure.
And stay warm. It's
Yeah.
hurtful out there.
Shout out to Pig Hudson, man.
Yeah.
Remind me of Pig. Pig, we miss you. We got another 6-month membership to Nakama status from King Cagney. It says, half a year of excellence. Money well spent.
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
You guys are nice.
We got another 5 from Caleb. It says, appreciate y'all. What's your ideal end of series final matchups for the crew? I think Blackbeard's crew might be more entertaining than God's Knights. End of the series?
The Blackbeard Pirates just don't interest me right now. I'm very more interested than like into like the Gorosei aspect of it and the Holy Knights, to be honest. That's just me.
Yeah.
I just don't want the Blackbeard thing to happen end of series. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're counting this all as the end of series,
Yeah.
I think it should happen first. One Piece should be found, and then the end of the thing happens towards the Marines and the world government.
Wait,
So-
but that depends on like if Luffy's fighting for Pirate King at the end. Like it matters how Oda writes it. Like I always thought that because I could see Blackbeard being like the person who reaps the benefits after everything. Like after everything's settled, the war with the Gorosei, Blackbeard comes and tries to sneak and try to gain everything at the last minute. So I could see either or. But I'm not saying I want it, but I could see Oda writing it that way.
Yeah.
Another 2 from Lozart. It says, what do y'all think made Roger laugh and lives on Laugh-Tell? Just a funny joke, man.
That's funny.
Imagine you just had that level of joke. I don't know. I have no...
On a tablet, Joy Boy wrote Shanks over Mihawk.
That's not a joke, though.
It's not.
It's the opposite. I'm playing.
I think he's laughing at the irony of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. No. We got another 2-month membership to Nakama status from Ladislav Veterinar. God damn it, I thought I had it.
You got it, bro.
I thought I had next time. It says, hi from Slovakia.
Wow. Okay.
And it says, best podcast and videos. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
that. Much love. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna get your name right next time.
He not, bro.
I am. Ladislav is correct. It's the last name I messed up this
You
time.
can't even say key, bro.
Kai.
And it's
We got another 5 from Shadow. It says, got a Blackbeard theory that he's going to make a play for Saturn's Devil Fruit, seeing as he's missing Zoan fruit. And I'm going to assume Saturn's fruit is a Zoan. Maybe. That would be... I mean...
Yeah.
I honestly hope they don't have abilities, but that's just my theory.
Okay. We got another 2 from Durantula correcting his...
crazy.
Speaking to his first super chat, it says, Hito Hito like choppers. I'm leaning Ito Ito. Seb, do it, man. Don't listen to Larry. Do it. Dofi gang all day, every day. We got another 4-month membership to Nakama status from Garbage D Fishman. It says Strickland won that fight. #robbery. #gin for the streets. What's wrong with you?
You need
man?
help, bro.
You really do.
I'm
bro.
confused.
from the name to the hashtag. you
Oh
just need
my
help.
gosh, bro. We got another membership to Nakama status from Nick Sun Truthless. Ribuku gang is still weak, but I appreciate you being here, Nick. Always and forever. Another 5 from Stardust. It says, also, y'all ever gonna do that crew draft at That Was Dope? That was dope. I think the goal was to get the One Piece. Someone drafted like Robin first round. Yeah, that was a while back. That was a while back, man. I don't even remember who they voted one. I think it was me. We got another 10 from Carlos Christopher. It says, yo, gentlemen, hope y'all had a blessed weekend. Always great to hear y'all's ideas for real. Question, when was the first time you recognized Luffy as being more than he seems to be? Mine was after Skypiea. I know exactly when mine was. I don't know if y'all have yours.
Wait, the last part was when we noticed that Luffy was more
When
than...
Luffy was him.
Oh,
Nah, it says more than he seems to be, but to me that
they
didn't make
alluded
sense.
that back to Baratie.
It wasn't that early for me.
No, it wasn't that early for me either.
When he was climbing Drum Mountain with Sanji in his mouth and Nami on his back, that's when I knew Luffy was that dude, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Another 2 from Sajin Komamaru, but it's their first super chat, but no super chat attached, no text. So next time, let us know what you're thinking, Sajin. And another 10 from Joseph McDonald. It's their first super chat as well, and no text attached, guys. I know it's y'all first super chats, and we appreciate it, but let us know your thoughts. We'd love to read them out. Another 20 from Rib TV. It says, yo, first time super chat. Wild, you guys, you boys loving the content y'all be putting out. To the early super chat about Blackbeard getting a 3rd fruit, I think he got Bon Clay's fruit. I think that would hurt the community the most.
Oh my goodness. It
Love
would.
from the UK. Oh, man.
You said it would hurt the community. It would.
Well, Bon Clay's Devil Fruit is just him changing faces.
yeah.
It's not anything too spicy. Or bodies. Another 18 months Yonko status from Celestial Donkey. It says #Buggy Gang, #Lawrence has a beard. Yes, he does. Thank you, CD. And another 5 gifted memberships from Celestial Donkey. Thank you so much, CD. For those of y'all that are accepting these memberships, please throw up the Nakama fist for CD in the chat. Another 20 from Joseph McDonald that says, you guys, I finally caught up and got my first live in, and you guys have done so much to improve my mental health. You guys are literally great people. Thank you for all you guys do. Please read this. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Joseph. We love hearing that.
Thank you.
By all means, use the BetterHelp sponsor if you need to for everybody. But I'm glad that we have any sort of positive impact on how you're feeling on a day-to-day.
Especially, hearing Sebastian all the time. I could see how, you would have a hard time,
He said we help, okay? All right.
Much love back to you.
Me and Lawrence helped.
Oh, okay.
And Lionel sometimes.
No Lionel love.
I was never there.
Sometimes.
We got another 20 from Mark Henry. Imagine. It says, been watching for a while now and love the pod. Keep up the great content. One Piece fans like myself definitely appreciate y'all.
Oh, thank you.
#Shanks top 1. Yes, he is.
Thank you.
Another 10 from Globinar. It says, hey guys, big fan of the show. Y'all have got me through a lot. What are y'all's thoughts on Mont Blanc Noland? Is he underrated? Extremely underrated.
Yeah, he is.
He's extremely underrated.
He is the inverse of Roger, and he's probably a conqueror. I'm not even playing.
Yeah, him and Calgar are probably conquerors.
Yeah, that was Globinar's first super chat, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Another 10 from Meeks. It says, have you guys watched the anime Monster yet? No. I mean, maybe they have. I haven't.
Have you guys watched it?
No.
I didn't know it came out. I saw a trailer, but I didn't know it came out.
Yo, let's do a watch party.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
We'll all watch it together.
I'm with it.
down.
Set it up. We got another 2.
And we'll include everybody else. We'll do it in Discord.
Yes, join the Discord if you haven't already, and join the watch party. And like the stream. We're at 525 concurrent viewers.
Why are you yelling at them, bro?
Because they said I'd be yelling. But only 252 likes, so reverse that number, man. Get the likes up.
These last 2, and then we're gonna jump into the chapter.
Yes, another 2 from JD Cervantes. It says, finally, Mayor the Live.
Made the live.
Made the live. What up, gang? Hashtag Buggy Gang. Thank you so much. And another 5 gifted memberships from Project Iceman. For all of those that are accepting these new emojis, please throw the Nakama fist up for the membership.
All right, guys, we're gonna get to super chats again, but we gotta jump into the chapter. It's it's been half an hour. All right, so thank you all for being here. If you haven't liked the video just yet, please like the video. If you haven't given us 5 stars yet on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please do. And if you're on Facebook, thank you for being here and watching. Please like the video. Until then, let's get to it, guys. All right, reader request. Chapter 1104, titled "Thank You, Daddy." Don't clip that. Has been released. Before the chapter opens up, we have a reader request. The request in quotation says, Sanji delivering a dessert to a newly engaged rat couple at a restaurant. It's exactly what Oda drew as well. Did you guys have any thoughts on this? And we'll start with Lionel.
I didn't really have any thoughts on some of the cover pages. I just thought probably Sanji's thinking of himself with Nami and how this possibly hoping this would day happen, but we don't know, and most likely it's not.
Yeah.
I just thought but I do say Sanji's happy for them. It's not one of those. I wish it was me with Nami, but I just thought it was pretty funny. But he's it was pretty dope. I just thought of Sanji being in that picture and how much he wants to be in that predicament.
All right, Law.
I just thought of the humility with Sanji, about how he's willing to serve even to the lowest level of mice or rodents.
That's Radis, bro.
What?
That's like racism. The rats.
Ratist?
I'm saying it's a good thing humility wise, because you're serving.
He said the bottom of barrel of animals. All right, go. My bad.
Whatever, bro.
Anyway, because also too, I thought back on when Sanji's startup, when he was a royal family, but his family would hate on him for serving rats, mice, or rodents. And they'd be like, you shouldn't be. One, they said you shouldn't even be serving anything, especially humans. I mean, serving humans. Yet you're serving, a lower, how they view it, a lower species in these rodents, right? So I thought, imagine this was the same mouse that he was feeding, or back when he was a kid, and now they're growing up, both of them, so to speak. And this one's getting married. I'm gonna cater to your wedding. Still continue serving that mouse that he was a little kid. So that's what I thought of, and it's the humility of Sanji's part. We're saying that he's not too. Anyone who's hungry, it goes into that theme of Sanji. Even if you're not even human, if you're hungry, I will feed you. I will take care of you.
Yeah. All right, Seb.
I don't have much. I had a lot of the same thought process as Lawrence had. Except for I didn't go directly to the mouse that he was feeding back in the day. I went to the mouse he fed on Wano. I mean, he protected on Wano with the girl. She was went to go save the mouse, and Queen went after him. Where did you get that ring from, though? What is that? Did you steal the ring? What's going on?
The diamond is definitely made out of cheese. Has to be.
That's a cheesecake.
But yo, that mouse clutched up, bro. Cause you say cheesecake.
It's a cheesecake.
What do you mean?
That's a good one.
That threw me off. But in general, the mouse it's clutched up because they get to eat Sanji's cooking.
Yeah.
So that's a huge positive, So
Yeah.
that's all I got though.
Yeah. All right, guys. From some of my parts when I speak, I'm gonna be looking at my phone because I made thoughts on it. So just bear with me if it doesn't look natural, but it's definitely me. I thought of mad stuff, so I was like, yo, whatever. All right. So the first thing I thought about is Shanks proposing to Makino.
Okay.
But
Cause Shanks be snitching.
yeah.
30 gonna love that one.
But then I noticed the male rat has both arms and no scar. So it's not Shanks. But the more triggering idea I had was that this is actually a foreshadow between Sanji and Puddin.
Oh.
Okay.
The actual Sanji is holding a whole cake looking like cake, right? Sanji has been shown to have a close connection with a rat during his flashback of him being a child with his mom because of the cooking, and also in Wano when he was protecting the rat again. The suit that the rat is wearing looks like Sanji's suit. The female rat has bangs and a dress, much like how Puddin wore bangs for her third eye, and the many dresses she wore. Also, they almost got married, and Puddin was his first kiss. What better way for Sanji to propose would be to a fellow cook at a restaurant, much like how these rats are. He's probably in his own baratier doing this too.
I hope not. No, I love what you said. I just hope he don't got rats. I mean, like, I know Sanji feeding everybody, but keep it clean, bro.
What if they're like Ratatouille, man?
He don't need that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are gonna hate that.
You
though,
think
'cause
Sanji's not gonna
it's
hire
like,
Ratatouille? You wouldn't hire Ratatouille?
He would.
Listen,
he would.
Your racism for rats is
What
showing.
the hell?
All right, leave the rat people alone.
Oh, that's
all
I'll
right?
say this. I asked if Sanji and Nami getting married in the future. It was like 80-20 no.
Well,
We'll see it. We'll see about. I'm asking about your little foreshadowing with Pudding here. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
I like that though.
Other than that, let's hit super chats really quick. We'll do about 4, and then we're gonna get right back in.
We back, y'all. We back. We got another 5 from Jeeds. It says,
Thank you.
do y'all think Luffy's Gear 5 moon form is his final form?
I have no
His
idea.
what?
man. His moon form. I don't know what a moon form is.
moon.
Sounds broken to me.
What do you mean by moon form?
I don't know. Because I guess because the
the
sun and it's the dawn and
Yeah.
it's like the inverse.
Oh.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got another 5 from Slurpma. It says, hope y'all having a great day. And I personally think Shiryu will be a final 3 swordsman Zoro has to fight to achieve his dream. Just being Blackbeard's number 2.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully he lives up to that because I haven't seen much from Shiryu. We got another 10 from Victor Hate. It says, greetings, guys. I'm curious about your take on Oda's yokai/demon hints. How do you think the story would change if magic or dark magic is used by the Gorosei? And how will it affect you as readers? That is a deep one.
Yeah.
It would make it worse.
Well, Lawrence and Lino are quitting. That's basically what One Piece would happen for us. And then me and Sebastian will continue, but I don't think it would make the story better. And I think we all agreed upon that.
I think playing on the demon yokai thing is cool. Just don't. It doesn't need to be a focal point of the story itself.
Yeah.
You can pay homage to things of the past without forcing that parallel.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got another 5 from Larry302. It says, do y'all think the Straw Hats with no Luffy can beat Blackbeard's Titanic captains? In my opinion, no. And it's 1000% not extreme diff. And don't be drinking my water, Larry. What a points at you, bro. Are we counting Aokiji? Because what are we talking about? Like, he's one of the Titanic captains. There's no chance.
You seen the Strads, what was it, without Luffy?
Yeah, no.
I would say no.
No.
No right now, because of Aokiji.
Yeah. We take Aokiji out, sure. But no, Aokiji in there. We got another 5 from Roy Stokes. It says, y'all are great. Been listening for a couple months now. Got me into the manga. Was anime only. Looking forward to this and all the future pods. That is Roy's first super chat. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so happy we've brought you to the light.
Yeah.
Because the manga's just better.
All right, we'll do these last 2, and then we're going to get straight into the chapter again.
Another 10 from Mamba Kid. It says, Old Gen Yonko Battle Royale to the death. Who do y'all think would be the last one standing?
Kaido, in my opinion.
Wait, no.
I'm assuming it's Old Whitebeard, right?
Wait, Shanks is there too?
Yeah, I'm assuming it.
The OG Yonko, pretty much?
Yeah.
I'm going to just go Kaido.
Shanks. Because Whitebeard's too old.
Yeah, Whitebeard has to be
Exactly.
old for this, right?
Yeah.
Big Mom.
I was going to say, is that what you say, Big Mom?
Big Mom, and I'm not even trolling.
Big Mom.
She gonna take advantage.
No one wipe it. No,
she gonna take advantage, bro. She's an opportunist.
I'll say Shanks.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Joseph McDonald. It says, do you guys think that St. Figurland is Shanks' father and that they may be doing a replay on how Shanks found Uta?
No on the found Uta part. Yes on the Shanks' father part.
I'm going no. I think it's a red herring. And yes, it's a pun.
Yeah, no on the Uta part. And it's possible with the whole Shanks' father. I don't see it, but it's possible.
Yeah. All right. This one and then.
All right. Last super chat before we go through the chapter, guys. Another 5 from Good Anime Dad. It says, Jersey, great OP pod, lit to be able to tap in for the live show. Hashtag Larry's sweater is fire. This is why you want me to read this one. Hashtag first super chat. Hashtag live from Romania. Yo, we got people on here.
That's what's up, bro. Shout out to Romania.
Shout out to Romania,
Every time
man.
I hear like a different country, I just want to taste their food.
Yo, facts.
Yeah.
Yo,
Facts.
every single time, bro. But anyway, let's get to the chapter. Thank you guys for everything that you keep supporting us with. We greatly appreciate hearing from you as well.
Yes.
All right, guys, ready? The chapter opens up right after where chapter 1103 left off, with Kuma gearing up to punch Saturn. While Kuma's punch is being thrown, we go back to key moments in Kuma's past that shaped him into such a being called a Buccaneer. Saturn telling him his only options are slavery or death. His father saying his mother passed away and that she's better off that way. Ginny crying about being happy. Then Ginny saying she's going to pass away after being kidnapped. And Kuma on his knees within the church right after finding Ginny's body and her daughter Bonnie. Ginny's body and her daughter Bonnie. Present time, Bonnie's in her original age crying, and Saturn is asking Vegapunk why is Kuma moving when he hit the self-destruct button. He pressed it once the revolutionaries took Kuma away. Kuma then grits his teeth and full-blown punches Saturn in the face. Kuma sends him flying across the futuristic city, causing buildings to crumble, and Saturn is white-eyed on his back. Buildings start to fall upon him. All the Marines in the area cannot believe Kuma's, the slave, just punched a person who sits upon the top of the world. Kuma then stares at his devastating blow and starts to take a knee. What did you guys think about the opening of the chapter? We'll start with Law.
Oh man, I loved it. As in, we see the buildup of emotion, all just being let out in this one fist, and we see like bring me we think of like Kuma having this flashback, or us seeing this flashback reminds us like what Kuma I guess wanted to do from the beginning. The person who kind of like was the start of all the turmoil, all the suffering, all the pain that is not just Kuma went through, but you think about it, Kuma and his entire family went through. His mother, his father, his future wife, Ginny, and his daughter, and himself. You know, all of them because the start of, anyway, getting just to know Saturn, right? Now it's coming to an end where I have to save my daughter from the person who's started my family in this turmoil. And you see him all just remembering everything to that point right here. You see, like, when you saw him gritting his teeth like this, like gritting his teeth to hit him, I saw all in the flashback, all the emotion, the built-up pain, the suffering, the anger. They have this soft, gentle giant finally unleashing it all on the person, you know? Because I said before, that he could have attacked earlier or did something to run away with Ginny earlier, but no, he let it all out here. Like, he put, like, when I saw this punch, his life was on the line of this punch. And we see him crack dead in the face. I was able to, he hit so flushly Saturn in the face like that. Because Saturn, you just kind of watched it hit you in the face, you know? And it's, but then honestly, it was interesting to me with Saturn when he got hit. Because you see him just like, oh, again, I don't know, you see his eyes awaken. Like, he tried like powering through it, or just like, Kuma hit me. Like, what is going on here? Right? Like, he's not supposed to be able to do this, then get blown back. So when I saw his eyes just look directly at Kuma while getting punched, that's like the first time we kind of see that. Every time you see someone get hit in One Piece, you kind of see them get hit and then they just fly. Like, they succumb to the blow. Never, they kind of like show that their eyes do it. The only person we see maybe do that was Luffy. And I thought that was interesting, that like literally only Luffy will see him get punched and like look straight at the person that's hitting them, then fight through it. Obviously, he didn't fight through it fully because he got sent flying. But but I thought that was interesting, like showing, I guess, how his attitude or maybe his will towards it. But yeah, finally coming to justice where what we wanted Kuma to finally land a blow, hit Saturn with, we got it. So.
All right, Lionel.
I actually thought this was interesting. That is the memory that we're seeing. Is that for us or Kuma's thinking this? Because again, Kuma later on, but also Kuma's supposed to be a mindless zone. Like he shouldn't be having any thought process at all. Like I know he's even showing hockey right now, hockey hardening, but also we could argue to the fact that multiple times people showed, it's weird though, multiple times people showed that like Luffy and Whitebeard also show you can use hockey unconsciously. When Luffy was knocked out and he did Conqueror's hockey against Kaido's men, and he saw Luffy glaring at him. And you know when Whitebeard did the observation when he was sleeping and Ace tried to attack him, showing that unconsciously you could still use hockey somehow. But I was thinking of...
That's a great point.
So I always thought like this memory though, is Oda just showing this to us for us to get the emotion to what Koma's been through, or Kuma is briefly thinking these things as he's attacking Saturn. And like Lawrence says, like justice, and I always thought it was like in a way poetic justice, because Kuma later on said pretty much was so like what's the lack of a better word for towards Luffy hitting one of the Celestial Dragons. When Luffy did, he was in awe of Luffy, saying that pretty much that this is insane, this is suicide and all this stuff, saying that you're right next to Marine headquarters and everything. Yet he does it to a grander scale as in one of the top authorities. Like that guy who Luffy hit, like he was a noble, but he's nowhere near Saturn. He's not even considered, like they would probably get that Gonfall guy, what's his name? Not Gonfall. Fairland. Garling to take the person that Luffy punched. He's like sitting on top of the world. And yet you see Kuma do this to him, and it's like honestly, and like Lawrence saying, Kuma's a pacifist. Like, and this kind of goes a little bit to what Shanks said. I mean, what Shanks said towards like, you know, no one hurts a friend of mine. This is honestly to me the most angry emotion and violent act we've seen Kuma do. We see Kuma angry or whatever, even when he did to Zolo. To me, there was no malice or like, you know, angry or violence towards Zolo. He was just doing something. This is the first time you see, like Lawrence said, all the emotions in his face, even though he's unconscious. But like, it was built up somehow. Somehow you see it, like, and that's what's like so like incredible. Like this shouldn't be happening. Kuda shouldn't be even showing emotion. Shouldn't be even showing hockey. Shouldn't be doing any of this. But he's showing it all, and also maybe even possibly remembering. Like a little bit of the good and the bad, or maybe this is a short clip of his whole life flashing before his eyes, all the pain he had, and throughout his whole life, his mother, his father dying. Even his father said that his mother is better off dead because of the life she was living in. That she was better off dying, so she wouldn't live this life, even though it's going to be taken away from her kids.
And her father. D word, bro.
Sorry. But you know, like it shows like the emotion that Kuma had, and it just honestly it was like, to me it was just great. Like the panel and everything, it was just, and how hard Kuma hit him. It was crazy. Like honestly, I thought it was pretty interesting right there. But the memory though got to me. Like, whose memory is this for us, or just is Kuma actually thinking this?
All right, so
I thought it was beautiful. I did. Even like from the memory to seeing Ginny and then seeing Bonnie like right after, I thought that was great. Like they're both crying. Like I thought that was really great. The church, him seeing his dad, the conversation with Saturn, and like Saturn's so pathetically like, yo, this isn't supposed to be happening. I turned the switch. Like he's not supposed to be doing anything. The self-destruct button, like everything in his power. Like you're supposed to be this Hawks dude, right? Yeah. And like you're basically like, no, this isn't fair. Like, nah, bro, it's time for you to take your comeuppance. And shout out to Kuma's dentist, cause he got them chompers, bro. Look at them.
They're robotic.
Shout out to Vegapunk, man. Kept it clean. But the contact, you know, you go to that next page.
Veneers in.
Yo, that's what
he got veneers.
Got those veneers. But yeah, man, dad hockey is real. I try to tell y'all.
Dad hockey is real.
I try to tell y'all. I'm not a father myself, but I know dad hockey when I see it, bro.
You might be.
Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. But he cracked him, man, and I love seeing it. Lawrence spoke to the him trying to fight back, but nah. Dad hockey prevails, man. He rocked him.
Because I was just like, what happened to? I would just dodged it.
Saturn said, yeah, right. What happened to that? What happened to that? Yo, he got cracked. He got sent flying,
That's
man.
hilarious.
He did real damage to him, man. And when I tell you the one thing, I had real flashbacks of like Lionel brought it up, Luffy versus Charlos. He punched him. I still think Luffy Charlos is the best punch in One Piece history. We got some competition, bro. I mean, I still think it's Charlos. I still think it's Luffy Charlos.
What?
I still think it's Luffy Charlos, but some comp. Also, Ace and Akainu is up there, but that's for different reasons. Overall, though, I love seeing this is that catharsis moment where you're like, you've been waiting. Like, we knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
There was people talking about like, is he gonna take damage? I always thought that we would get the damage, right? I ain't know he was about to send him flying like that. This man said, "Oh, my man flew, bro." I don't remember how far you got in that, but like, I love seeing like Kuma take the knee right after.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to this part right yet. Nah.
No.
Okay, then I won't get into all that. But yo, he cracked them, and the impact frames. Like, I know we talk a lot about like Oda's choreography sometimes. I thought it was a little weird with the build-up, like how long it took him to land the punch.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got the flashback in.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we got the Saturn looking like a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got all that. And then instantly into the teeth and into the
Yeah.
dead, just running the button, bruh. I loved it, man. I did.
All right. Again, guys, I wrote my thoughts out, so if you see me reading on my phone, just know that that's me saying it, you know, because I know a lot of people be like, why are you reading off your phone?
Do they say that a lot?
Yeah.
Oh.
When I do it, they be like, yo, let me just like get on Larry. All right.
Who cares?
When Kuma landed this punch, it made me think back to Luffy punching Charlos. I think everyone
Yeah.
thought that. But that makes this moment that much better because of this. Right before Kuma lands the punch, he thinks back to everything he was told in his life. Saturn said to Kuma as a child that there's only two options, slavery or death. Kuma's father, Clap, reinforces that idea by telling Kuma his mother passed away. Wait. My bad. Kuma's father, Clap, reinforces the idea by telling Kuma his mother passed away and that she's better off. Then Ginny becomes a slave. And because she didn't want to be one anymore, she ended up passing away too. So the idea of being a slave or choosing death has been the only options Kuma has ever known. Back in chapter 502, on Sabaody Archipelago, we see a pirate by the name of Captain Lakuba being sold off for slavery. So what does he do? He bites his tongue off. When Nami asked what happened, Sanji replies, he bit his tongue. Becoming someone's pet would be a horrible fate, so he chose to pass away right here. Considering the circumstances, that may have been smart. Oda has been showing us this idea for the past 602 chapters. Kuma has always wanted to be like Nika. He said it himself during chapter 1095 to Saturn as a kid. He says, if I got some kind of power, then I want to be like Nika and save as many people as I can. Then he gets older and meets Dragon, who he believes can help him become closer to being like Nika. But instead, he finds disappointment. Why? He couldn't save Ginny. He couldn't save Ivankov. And he didn't think he'd be able to save his daughter. Then he gets a choice during chapter 1100. Kuma is told by Saturn that in order to cure Bonnie of her life-threatening disease, he would have to sacrifice his life by becoming a mindless slave. Again, the same idea. Then he learns of Luffy. During chapter 1102, he sees the results of Luffy attacking Charlos, the celestial dragon, for protecting a slave for auction. Kuma then says, that's an act of treason, the likes of which none have accomplished in many centuries. Then right after Luffy loses his entire crew, Kuma says to himself about Luffy that he will be the man to save the world. So what do we see next? The same way Kuma crashed onto Egghead Island is very similar to the way Luffy and Zoro crashed into the slave auction with Duval using the flying fish riders. Luffy then punches Charlo for shooting Hachi. Kuma then punches Saturn for hurting Bonnie. This moment not only depicts the similarities of both Luffy and Kuma's punches, but it shows to the core of Kuma's will that Luffy has truly inspired him to be more like Nika, and at the end of his life, he's become the very thing he dreamt of most as a child, and that's becoming like Nika. As an adult, this inspiration helped him save his daughter Bonnie just in time before Saturn murked her, thus fulfilling saving a loved one for the first time in his life. It also helped him keep his promise to seeing her once again, too. Oda is such a goated mangaka. And to end this off with a bang, the self-destruct button must have been pressed when Kuma was at Kamabaka Kingdom and was the reason why he started moving on his own.
Yeah.
Yo, you spitting, bro.
Yeah,
See, I told y'all Larry be spitting, man. Larry be spitting, bro.
I messed up a couple times, but
Nah, you good, man.
but yeah.
That was beautifully put.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I was trying to I think because I like the part you added to that. What he said when Kuma was taken away from the reveries, that's when it triggered. So I tried finding also the memory part. Was that part of it too? When Bonnie, because I said, for example, previously the pain. He says Kuma says he has to take the pain because they'll go back to their original owners, right? So I'm thinking that goes the same thing with the pain. The memory should happen too, right? So I was trying to find the parallel of when Kuma ran. Is that around the same time when Bonnie, activated his pain thing? Because the memories thing to see if it would go back to him or whatever, But it didn't coincide anyway because he was already climbing the mountain when Bonnie jumped in his memories.
Yeah. All right. Couple super chats and then we'll jump back into the story.
All right, we back again, y'all. We got $2 from Project Iceman. It says, Punch gave Luffy to Charlo's vibes. Gotta love it. Yeah, man. Vote in the chat to see which one y'all think is the best punch in One Piece. We got another 5 from Joseph McDonald. It says, my first time super chatting and the whole family's here. I do more to support. And also, if I can donate to Shin's cause, I'd like to do so. I don't know if the GoFundMe is still active.
I don't know if the GoFundMe is active still, but you can go back to the episode with Shin as the picture of our thumbnail and see if you can still do that, because I don't know if you can.
Yeah. R.I.P. to our guy Shin, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Another 20 from Mr. Penguin 0001. It says, do you think Buggy's nose is a part of him or not? My first reason is because Luffy makes fun of it and Buggy gets extremely offended, like it's a race kind of ordeal. Or do you think it could be a gift from Roger? I've never heard that second part and I kind of like it.
No,
but
the nose is real.
He physically felt pain, right?
No, it's a real nose.
Yeah.
It's his real nose.
It's his real nose.
He just looks like a clown.
Yeah.
He's a clown, bro. He's a clown.
These next 2, and then we'll jump back in.
Yeah, we got another 2 from Anthony. It says, Seb out here cuddling like a dad for real though.
Okay.
What?
I'm cuddly, bro. We got another 2 from Reg1322. First time super chatting, but no super chat attached. So thank you so much.
Thank
But
you.
next time, let us know your thoughts.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to jump back into the chapter, and we'll get back to super chats. If you haven't liked the video, please do. All right, so Vegapunk, Atlas, Frankie, and Sanji notice they can move again. Vegapunk calls to help Bonnie. Vegapunk then thinks to himself, he didn't attach a self-destruct switch to Kuma. He knew the world government would have made him a weapon of passing. Instead, he made it a shutdown switch. But since it was pressed, Kuma should be a vegetable. He should have no free will, the ability to move or have the capacity to take orders. As we hear Vegapunk talking, Kuma reaches with his hands for Bonnie and hugs her close to his chest on one knee. Vegapunk continues by saying there's no logical scientific explanation for him at this point. So he thinks, if this is true, it means that the Buccaneer people weren't only known for their massive bodies, but at one point in time, then he's cut off by Kizaru. Kizaru says it's finally over. Sentomaru's happy Kuma's here. Marines mention Luffy has disappeared and can't find him. Bonnie says thank you to Kuma for the letters and that her mom, Chinny, was a wonderful person. She continues on by saying she knew he wasn't a tyrant and that he's the most wonderful man in the world and she will never forget it as they hug closer. What did you guys think about this? Starting with Seb.
All right, so one, dad hockey is real. I try to tell y'all. Like, I know I said it earlier, but Vegapunk just confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? They got something going on there. I like the idea that Vegapunk had this like, oh, I'm not gonna let it just end Kuma. He'll go into a vegetative state, which in itself is kind of like, just let me go, bro. But it turned into this. So I love that this happened in that way. I love that his first instinct was to reach out and hug Bonnie. Like the dude I don't know if I want to say best dad in One Piece, just because Kairo's put in a lot of work, bro. He did. But I think as far as the depiction of like what it means to be a dad, Kuma might be the best version of that. Saturn lost his abilities or whatever control he had over everybody else on the floor. So I was excited to see that because, you know, my boy Sanji ain't been doing nothing, you know what I mean, for a while. So Kizaru got up. I was like, all right, okay. Sentomaru, you know, whatever. But I liked the little speech that Bonnie gave. I thought that was cool. Overall, just I was wondering what Vegapunk was saying before he got cut off. Yeah. And I call it dad hockey. There's probably some other special ability that they have that allowed this to happen. But it does lead me to think of Whitebeard. Because I'm making a joke about the dad thing. Like, his whole goal in life was to be a father. And, like, people have theorized that he was a Buccaneer. And, like, technically, they're doing all these things for people who aren't their kids. So, I don't know. Maybe there's something there. But dad hockey's real. And Kuma has mastered it, bro.
Yeah.
But that's it for me.
All right, Law.
Random though, I just noticed that. I don't know. I keep having Kuma switch from one knee to two knees during this chapter. Anyway, there's a whole if you look at it, he keeps switching, and I'm like,
I see it.
Why? Anyway, but it is very touching, and honestly, what this made me think of, right? Because I was so curious about what Vegapunk was saying, right? Not just about their physical makeup, but they have something inside that makes them also special. The Buccaneer clan family, right? And we could chalk it up to, because Oda doesn't play on this very, very much. The only real time he kind of played this was like early on with Luffy, right? And then going back to when Luffy was fighting Mr. 3, right? And how, actually no, maybe, because I think he did it the same way where he did it on, I guess, Skype. But going back when he was fighting Mr. 3, Mr. 3 was like, how did you know that this was the real me? How'd you know that? But you think, observation. But Luffy didn't say observation like he sensed. He was just like, instinct. Yeah. Instinct moved him or told him that it was, right? Then going back later on when he was fighting Enel, right? Luffy turned off his brain, so to speak, right? And was able to dodge Enel's attacks without using his mind or whatever. So, like, it made it hard for Enel to predict his moves for using observation, right? You could think instinct right here. Right? So right here you have kind of like an intuitive or instinct way of going through things. The reason I say the attacking the nail thing where like Luffy turned off his mind, literally Kuma doesn't have a mind, right? His mind got shut down, right? And then I think off the kill switch that was supposed to happen to like shut him down, or instead of like making him to like a bomb or anything, I think shut down the thing, but where it made him access, because that's when he started moving, the instinctive side of him, where he instinctively thought to go in a way where Bonnie is, right? So I think that maybe that's special with the Buccaneer people more, but I think that's gonna happen. Kuma was moving mainly on instinct because, again, there's no real scientific way to show it. Maybe, again, the power of love or whatever, but that would be part of your instinct. Like they say, I even heard stories where like mothers could tell when their child is in danger. Right? I remember one time there was a story where, real quick, there was a mother, she was sleeping, and her child is sleeping in her room, right? But the child was going to fall off the bed. She woke up in the middle of the night and ran to her baby to catch her before she fell off the bed because she just knew. They're both sleeping, you know? So that instinctive drive, you could just feel something that your child's in danger. So I'm thinking they're playing more into like Kuma here, where he just knew, I need to get here to save my daughter. Instinct, you know? So I wonder if that has something to do with the Buccaneer lineage or a clan, family, what they have. It could also just be will, or maybe it's a mixture of both. But I just thought that was very interesting.
All right, Lionel?
To play on that, actually, I thought of pretty much with Sabo. Remember when Sabo lost his memory? And pretty much, and they said, pretty much, let's take you back to the kingdom. And Sabo was like, no. Like, I don't remember why, but I just have a strong feeling or something that I should not go back there. I don't want to go back there. And I think it goes into interesting, yeah. And I think that plays heavily into it, but also thinking it adds to like a strong desire. Like Kuma's strong desire for seeing his daughter, his love for his daughter, instinctively moved him to go to Egghead. And we saw like strong, and desire and strong will and stuff is heavily in One Piece. So I feel like if your strong desire and will is that strong that even if you're mindless or whatever, it can still instinctively move your body to do something. Like, and I think that's pretty much what's going on with Kuma, with Bonnie, and like able again, especially in fact that he even knows who Saturn is. It's crazy, like, because if he actually did have these memories, you know who this person is, like instinctively know who this person is. That he's the one who caused you to grief, and you responded in a way that even used hockey to hurt him. Like, so I'm just like, to me, I think it played. Granted, we don't know fully, and it's interesting because the fact that Vegapunk said, "Is it true then?" Like he had a thought, or it's a rumor, or some type of hypothetical thought towards or idea towards the Buccaneers, but maybe hasn't proven it, or since they're pretty much near extinct, they don't know. They don't have enough information. But the fact that dawned on Vegapunk that he has an idea, it was not just their physical strength or the physical being of like how big they are and how strong they are. It's something a little more. But he doesn't have it fully yet. And Kuma seems like he's the last Buccaneer to our knowledge. We don't know if there's any more. But so it's like. So that's a very interesting part of it too now, and it's like you have the D's and now it's the Buccaneers, and like it's like too many species and races that's unique in their own. I do like that, like the Lunarians, they're unique. Like it's like, all right, then when you start thinking back to the kingdom, like were all these unique races in that kingdom or the separate kingdom? We don't know, but it's like there's too many different species coming up now, and it's like. And we always thought the D's were special, but now there's other special species out there besides the D clan, and it's like very interesting. Now Buccaneers might even be more special than the D, but we don't know. Like stuff is still being revealed. Like it's just very interesting how it's playing out. But like yeah, but again, I love the moment that Kuma's finally able to see, and even hold his daughter again. That's a good moment. Like honestly, besides the satisfaction of what happened to Saturn, we get more satisfaction than that. He's able to. Hold his daughter, and even Bonnie expressing, "I saw everything. I understand everything now," and pretty much and what she said at the end of that line. So it's just like it's a very touching moment for us as well. Like it's a satisfying end to whatever's gonna happen next. We don't know if it's gonna get worse. We don't know, but right here, this was satisfying for us, for Kuma, especially what all he went through, and Bonnie.
I don't know where Luffy went. I don't. Yeah. So the only idea that I could think of was that Kizaru probably took Luffy, because I'm of the belief that Kizaru got the food for Luffy. He was just so fast, nobody seen him, and then he transported Luffy away again, because ultimately I think he wants Kuma, Bonnie, and Vegapunk to get away, especially since he got up and was like, it's over. Like he's like kind of satisfied that it's over. The special ability that the Buccaneers have, you guys spoke on it. If it's not physically, is it spiritually and emotionally? Well, we already got the spiritual part down, right? With Kuma and his dad. They were spiritual. That leaves the emotional area. So seeing what we see right now, it definitely has to be emotional. I think that there was an event that Vegapunk is talking about that the Buccaneer people did that made them special, and it highlighted as a people what they are capable of emotionally. I just don't know what that event is. It probably has something to do with the Void Sentry for sure, though. Then Bonnie having an opportunity just to talk to Kuma and hug him, and that was just like a chef's kiss.
She brought up the letters, man. I was like, sheesh.
Yeah, it was well-deserved. Guys, we're going to do the last question for the chapter, and then we're going to do Super Chats, and then get into the phone calls. So
Sponsor 2.
We're going to do Sponsor 2. But if you haven't liked the stream just yet, let's get us to 1,000 likes. All right, so Saturn emerges from the rubble. Saturn is missing a horn and an arm. Plus, he's bleeding profusely. He demands Vegapunk explain himself. Vegapunk says he doesn't know. It must be the power of love. Saturn then says it must be a human flaw, and he's going to end them all. Sanji then realizes Saturn is regenerating his lost limb. Saturn goes to crush Kuma and Bonnie, and Sanji deflects his claw with a kick. Frankie fires up his radical beam and shoots through Saturn, creates a hole. Kizaru gets up and shoots Frankie down. Saturn's hole starts to regenerate. Pause. Bonnie says Kuma's not moving, so Atlas picks him up and heads for the labo phase. Kizaru says it's time to end this. Vegapunk says he doesn't have a heart, and Kizaru replies with, he should have brought darker shades. He's miserable. Then we hear that the Buster Call has been activated. It's meant for Egghead. Then Saturn says those who study secrets of the world, those with cursed blood, and an awakened god all on one island. They must all be eradicated. The chapter ends. What did you guys think of the ending? And we'll start with Law.
Honestly, so real quick, I'm gonna go into like Saturn's part, because this is the first time we see someone like lose a limb off like falling into debris, you know?
Fall damage.
Yeah, fall damage into debris. Yeah, I understand, like you crash into a bunch of things and all of that collapse on you, and it's a scientific, so whatever fell on you, but you losing a limb off that? I think that's, in One Piece, I'm like, what? But you're able to regenerate. So maybe they have weaker bodies physically, right? Because you show that kind of like the Buccaneers and even the D-Clan members and the Lunarians. All these people have like strong physiques, strong bodies, right? With other special characteristics. But they can't regenerate like this. So I wonder if like the Celestial Dragons people, clan, family, whatever, like they have weaker bodies, but they have other special abilities. Because I kind of believe, I don't know if this is it a fruit that he has or whatever, but the fact that you're able to regenerate like this, we never seen that, right? So I think it makes up for it. Because also he's kind of letting himself get hit a lot. You know, I'm like, do you feel this? Does it hurt you? But yeah, you're bleeding, so you must. But he's not like he's avoiding pain. Or he's not even like grimacing, oh, that hurt. He just kind of just taking these hits. Then even though he's bleeding, just regenerate from it. So I wonder if he has weaker bodies, but the fate of your generation is just phenomenal. Right? And yeah, just seeing Kizaru back in action, I believe it's interesting to know that, like you said, that Kizaru may have helped Luffy. I don't know where Luffy went at all. I think I can't even put it together. I don't know what's going on here. But Kizaru is back in action. I feel like he really got hurt, and we're going to see what's really going to happen now with this. I don't really have much here. So, yeah.
All right, Seb.
Yeah, it's always good to see Kizaru back in action. Saturn taking that much damage from the fall damage was crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Was it?
Yeah. I put him in my top, 15 or top 10? I don't know exactly where I put him.
It's crazy how Larry said, you should probably wait.
I still have him there because he still hacks.
Wait.
The hacks is still there. He took more damage than I anticipated he would take.
Yep.
But the hacks is still there. He's still able to regenerate. He's still able to stop people, whatever. You know?
Okay.
I still have high hopes for Saturn. But that fall damage was crazy. I'll be the first to admit that. I wasn't expecting all that. It's good to see Sanji back in action. Good to see Frankie back in action. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frankie, bro. He put a hole in that man.
Yeah.
Like I said, but the hacks allows him to regenerate from things. Kizaru, he's also back in action. Kick Frankie. And then we have this moment that I thought was really cool to end the chapter with Kizaru back protecting Saturn. Like, we've had this conversation about Kizaru's conflicted interests and did he help Luffy and is he really going to protect Saturn? Ultimately, he knows what his job is to do. He might want Vegapunk to survive. He might want Kuma to survive. He might even want Luffy to survive, just based off his interactions with these people and what he's gone to believe at this point. But end of the day, he's still a company man, right? So in his mind, it's, I can put on these things and help y'all in this way, but I still got to show face. I still have to do my job to protect Saturn at the end of the day. And he's doing that. And I like that they're bringing it back to a Buster Call situation. Mostly because the island would get destroyed. More so, like, I don't think it's really a crazy threat to destroy. I actually dealt with the Buster Call before. I know there's a lot more to this Buster Call than average Buster Call, but I've always liked the Buster Call as a thing. Like, we wipe islands if we need to. I don't think it's enough. I think you need to start making some 𝐴𝐿ucia phone calls if this is what it is. Saturn laid it out himself. Those who study secret worlds, those who have this blood, those who have awakened ancient god fruits. Buster Calls ain't enough. Like, we might need a little more than a Buster Call to start handling some of that. But is Saturn willing to make that sacrifice himself? That's my question. Because obviously, I mean, I don't know how they charged the 𝐴𝐿ucia button thing that they did to 𝐴𝐿ucia, but if Saturn was really for the cause, right, and was really about it for Imu, make the call. what did Doflamingo say to Monet? Yo, die for me. Are you willing to actually sacrifice yourself for this? Because that's the answer. Even if you lose Kizaru, even if you lose Vegapunk, you lose yourself, whatever. That's the answer.
Well,
hit that button and wipe everything off the face of the map. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I wouldn't make that decision. But that's how you solve this.
Well, it was insinuated that they needed the Mother Flame in order to do it again, and they needed Vegapunk to build it, so they can't do it right now.
I don't know what they can and can't do, per se.
Yeah.
I just know
I
Lucia got used.
I get you.
I don't think Saturn would be willing to do it. I had something else, Crowder was. Y'all talked about where Luffy went. Small thing. Is it possible Karibo is involved in that?
Oh, my God.
He's in the arc, and he hasn't done anything yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
it could be.
It could be, right? Like I just think it's
coming through again, like
it's
in
something.
Wano.
Yeah, it's something to bring up. I'd be with it, I guess. I just don't envision Luffy leaving, like of his own volition. Like what we talk, like Luffy would never. So he's somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think that's a viable option. So I just wanted to put that out there. But that's all I got. I thought that end shot was dope of the island and the Buster Call and them coming. I thought that was cool. And that line. I should have brought Darker Shades. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to see how conflicted I actually am. Like, I should have brought Darker Shades. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I thought that line too.
Lionel?
I find it actually interesting that the most damage, I mean, it's not like that interesting, but the most damage Saturn got was from the hockey hit that Kuma gave. Because I'm thinking of looking at Frankie's attack, it looked like he didn't even get hurt that much by that attack. Like it went through, but he's not even really bleeding. But when you see the amount of leakage he got from Kuma's hit, it's like bad. And I was gonna make a joke like, you know how hard you gotta hit somebody for them to lose an arm? No, but pretty much, I always wonder, do you think it's the debris or it's from the force? Like not the debris itself, but the force that Kuma hit him.
I mean, the buildings fell on him, and he still had an arm. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's a panel you don't see it though.
Nah, he had the horn too, bro. He had the horn and the arm. And then the buildings fall, and then he's missing both of those.
Nigga, sound just soft, man.
I put a poll up. Is Saturn mid?
No, I think it's most because he looks like he clearly looks like he's in an awakening with the whole cloud thing.
Yeah.
And I think the generative powers is coming from his awakening. And I think that's why. Like, I'm not saying he's more vulnerable now, which would be like I'm more vulnerable, but I can regenerate. That's like a contradiction, but not a contradiction. Like you're not as durable, but you could just regenerate, like literally missing limbs, like out of thin air. It's like so. I mean, it could. I think it's part of his fruit, because even his horn is getting regenerated, as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
So, but pretty much, I thought this whole scene was dope. I did like it. I liked Kizaru's line. Like even right here, when you see Frankie after he shoot, it's just coming back, like no damage. Like the only, even like again, the only thing that showed that it really hurt him was, besides the buildings, I guess, there was the hockey punch that that Kuma gave. But again, the whole scene was dope at the end as well. I did like that.
Talking to the mic, bro.
Sorry. I don't know. Like I'm sure, is these the same ships that we saw with the 9 Vice Admirals, or there's more?
There's more. There
was like 20, right?
There's 100 ships.
Oh, it was 100 ships?
Yeah, it's like 100. Yeah.
Ah, damn.
So it's like 10 times the Buster Call that was called on to Ohara.
So you think there's like all of them have like a Vice Admiral type of?
Well, there was 9 Vice Admirals
that they showed.
The narrator said Kizaru and 9 Vice Admirals.
Yeah.
But because I'm thinking like, because that was before the Buster Call, right? Was the Buster Call already there, or they just added another, like the 9 Vice Admirals, then they added call the Buster Call to come there? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The 9 Admirals is part of the Buster Call. Like they
I mean,
together.
we could just find the chapter and like get this solved.
No,
real quick.
what Lionel's saying is, are they adding, like, is he saying Buster Call's been active saying, okay, bring 5 more? Like, I don't think that's the case.
But that's what I'm saying. Just go to the chapter when it was
I
said.
think I know what chapter that is, bro.
Bro, you're like the best at finding this.
Yeah, you are, bro.
I don't know why we're guessing.
All right.
But anyway.
Yo, in the chat, let me
up.
know, bro. I might need some help.
Finish up, bro.
But I also did, in a way, I guess this kind of gives confirmation that, I mean, I guess we all thought so, but like, besides the whole Buccaneers with Kuma thing, but it says those who have awakened an ancient god. So clarifying that Nika is actually a person. Like because again, going by with them, it seems like since how old they are, and they imply that they kind of know Nika himself, like they actually know who he is. Mm-hmm. It's like pretty much they refer to him as an ancient god. So it's like, God, we don't know what happened, why Nika is a fruit now, but he was a person before. Because how come they're not like that? Mm. Like what turned him into a fruit, or what made him pass and now he's a fruit? Like we don't know anything, but like the fact that he was shown implying that he was a living person, like a living creature, and now it's Luffy. So like I just find it interesting, but that because we come to the legend that Kuma said, and just maybe going by desires and like dreams that maybe Nika was formed. But this going by what he's saying, no, Nika was actually an actual person, and whatever happened to him made him into a legend, and made him into a fruit, and made him into a dream. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, then that goes into clarification with Oda. What happened to Nika? Like, why is he a fruit now? And now why we have to wait these many years for Nika to come back? Like, but I just find that like him being an actual person, that's just weird. Like an actual person now a fruit. Mm-hmm. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says leading this unprecedented military force was a group of 9 vice admirals and Admiral Kizaru. When they show the original.
Yeah.
So,
but they said 100 battleships already?
A naval summons brought a nation-sized fleet that far outclassed even a Buster Call. Okay. A group of 100 ships, including 20 massive battleships. That's the 20 I remember. Their crew totaling 30,000 sailors.
Yeah, so it's 100 ships. Yeah. Okay. But the battleships are 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like 11 vice admirals not present on those battleships. There's only 9.
Yeah, I would say there's 9.
Yeah.
They even showed the 9.
Yeah. All right, you finished?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Frankie and Sanji, the only 2 Straw Hats to actually engage with a Yonko, an admiral, and a Gorosei member. Bounty's going up, baby. Bounty's going up.
Big Mom, Kizaru.
Sanji with Big Mom. Gorosei member Saturn right now. And then an admiral.
I'm trying to remember the admiral for Frankie.
Admiral for Frankie?
Are you saying this right now he got kicked?
I mean, he kind of fought on 𝗲𝐽𝐻 Archipelago, right? If I remember correctly.
I'm trying to remember. That was all. I'm not knocking it. I'm just trying to remember, because when you said admiral, I thought of Aokiji for Sanji. Yeah. Way back. Yeah. I was trying to think of who Frankie hooked off, but I mean,
I think it was Kizaru.
Yeah, I think it was Kizaru. He fired at Kizaru.
Yeah, because I think Brook and Frankie were attacking Kizaru, but just
Usopp and Brook.
Usopp and Brook.
Usopp and Brook was fighting 𝗲𝐽𝐻 Archipelago.
Even earlier did Frankie attack when
I know he punched Kuma in the face.
Remember when Vegapunk blamed Frankie for what happened to Bonnie? Mm-hmm. Did Kuma attack Kizaru then, or no?
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
He might have.
But I think those are the only 2 that are actually engaging right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, I told y'all the Gorosei members weren't gonna be that crazy, bro. I told y'all. Y'all kept going nuts. The narration, they whole narrative plot on their side. Larry, you have such bad takes. Sebastian, do you want to put them in top 20? I think I'm gonna put them top 10. I'm gonna put them top 7. If I'm picking, I might as well just put him at top 7. And it looks like, damn. That's like 𝗏𝐶𝐿 𝘂𝐿 him. Where we putting Kuma now? We putting him top 20 alive right now? Cause
Kuma got down.
Let me find out. I need to know. Where you at?
I'm still gonna have
where Kuma
at? Kuma?
Where Kuma at? He top 20?
He might be.
Damn, so if they not top 20 and they doing this to a Gorosei member, I guess they ain't top 10.
Yo, Saturn good, alright?
It's crazy.
We not gonna act like Saturn wasn't good at the end of the chapter, bro. He was good.
I know that.
He was good.
I know that he had an arm missing.
And it's back.
I know that he got punched in the face and couldn't avoid it.
And it's back. He's good now. He's good now.
I know that he got crushed under some buildings.
Buildings be brolic sometimes.
Yo, you know who didn't lose an arm when they got crushed through the floor and buildings? Doflamingo. He top 20? Damn, yo, that's crazy.
He old,
that's
man.
crazy.
He old, bruh.
I'm just saying.
Like 100 more.
Nah. See, now y'all saying he's 100.
No, he's more than that. He's gotta be at least 500 years old.
I don't want to hear that.
You know,
I was hearing a lot of top 5s, a lot of top 7s.
I ain't say top
10s.
I said top 10, top 15.
And my boy got punched by somebody that didn't even top 20.
Saturn Gucci, bruh.
And lost an arm.
What Saturn look like at the end of the chapter?
That's all I know.
Nah, you coming crazy for my boy Saturn, bro. He good.
He doing what Marco can do.
Marco go hard.
He doing what Marco can do, bro. So, like, you tell me, bro. Marco top 20?
Marco not stopping people in their tracks neither, though.
Oh, he not?
No.
The same way he ain't stop King?
I'm talking about just force feeling people.
All I'm saying is,
Saturn good, bro.
Y'all thought differently about this Gorosei member, and I told y'all need to wait, but y'all like to get ahead of yourselves and say I got bad takes or I'm bad at scaling. Point proven, right? Thank you.
Saturn good.
This is Robin's third Buster call.
It's a lot of Buster calls, bro.
She had one on Ohara, then she had one at Water 7. Now she got one happening again. She like to get called on, bro. Like, she's bad luck.
And
I was gonna make a worse joke.
And all those 3 times, her history came up.
Yeah.
Stop reading.
So the whole Saturn Devil Fruit thing, I think too many people are getting once again too ahead of themselves. And I don't want to kill like your headcanon or your glass bullshot, but it's like, it's his Devil Fruit. The same way it was Blackbeard's Devil Fruit the whole time. That's going to be revealed, I guarantee you. But it's Saturn's Devil Fruit. Why? When Sanji, Frankie, and Vegapunk couldn't move, we saw dark flames in the corner of the panel that they weren't able to move from. When Saturn is currently regenerating his horn and his arm, again, that flame is in the panel again at the top left. All right? So with his Devil Fruit, it's mostly a mixture. Like Marco's able to, regenerate himself, but he's also a Zoan. So who did we also see that holds sort of a mixture of Devil Fruit? Luffy. Luffy, when awakened, has the properties of a Zoan, right? Like, because he is a Zoan, but he also has the properties of a Paramecia.
Yeah.
So I think what we're seeing right now is not like he's doing like an astral projection. I don't think it has anything to do with his staff, unless the staff has the Devil Fruit inside of itself, which I don't think that's possible, because then we would say the cloak around the staff. So for me, when I make sense of it, it's literally his Zoan Devil Fruit. I don't think we need to like go too crazy about it. He's just able to do such things. Now, take out his Devil Fruit. How great is he? I don't think he's really that great at all. So
from what I see.
From what we're seeing now is, I think late in the game, we're going to just start seeing people with a mixture of Devil Fruit. We're going to start seeing multiple people with multiple powers. Blackbeard isn't the only person. This is probably why Blackbeard decided to go the route that he went, because he said, yo, people probably at the top of the world have hacks. This is how they did it. Like, this is what happened. I'm going to get 2 Devil Fruits and I'm going to reach the top. He's been successfully doing it. Right? But then there's people with hockey and hacks. And it's like, okay, those are the real bangers. I got to avoid those people. And I think that's what's currently happening. This is why Kuma blasted him, bro. It's because Devil Fruit reliant people don't go that hard. It's necessarily their goals and their ambitions with the fruits that they obtain. Vegapunk, in the beginning of this arc, said he had a Devil Fruit, but then the first time we saw him, he was phasing through objects and literally turning invisible. I'm pretty sure he has multiple Devil Fruits too inside of him. So I think realistically right now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know it's fun to think so, but I realistically think you're going to disappoint yourself, because it's really all just Devil Fruit. He's a Devil Fruit monster. And we don't know what his Hito is. But we know for sure that it's capable of being at the top of the world. So that's really all I got to say about the chapter. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the chapter review. We're going to get into our sponsor. And then after our sponsor, we're going to get into the super chats really quick. And then after the super chats, we're going to get into phone calls. Okay, guys? So stay tuned, like the video, and don't go away. Morph.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you been struggling lately? Maybe having difficulty sleeping, struggling with a relationship, or suffering from low self-esteem?
Listen, I've been there. We have been there.
If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you.
BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained and here to help you out.
Talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience.
There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
You just fill out a questionnaire and it's as simple as that, guys, to help with your specific needs and then get you matched with a therapist under 48 hours.
After that, you schedule a secure video or phone session. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages and everything you share is confidential.
We signed up for different reasons, and to be honest, it's legit. It helped us out a ton.
You can request a different therapist at any point with no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2+ million people who took charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist.
This offer goes out to all our That One Piece Talk Nakama. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT.
Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
Yeah, we're back.
I can't.
All right, we're back. All right.
This was wildin', bro.
Thank you guys for sticking with us the entire time. We're going to read these super chats, and then we're going to get into the phone calls. If you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. If you haven't liked the video, once again, like the video.
Yes, but yeah, we got 2 from Project Iceman. It says Kuma hitting Saturn like Whitebeard did to Akainu, laughing with the thumbs up emoji. Yeah, man, he rocked him. We got another 2 from Vendi, but that is their only, there's no super chat attached. That is their first super chat, so thank you, but no text. So next time, please let us hear your thoughts. We got another 2 from Nika Dakota. It says Larry be spitting. Yeah, man, you spitting today. We got another 2 from, come on, another 2 from Reg1322. It says, Golden Pod, hashtag Larry has the best takes, hashtag Seb loves trolling. I do. I can't deny it. Another 2 from Fendi. It says, all I gotta say is hashtag Larry gang. All right.
That was nice.
Another 5 from Kecker's Boy. It says, what do you think about Jinbei downplay? He clashed with top tiers and commander level feats at Marineford, yet fans keep him from the Monster Trio.
Sanji fans keep him out of the Monster Trio, not people. Let's get that straight.
I'm not gonna dabble into that too much. I'm just not.
Jinbei shouldn't be downplayed. I think most people would deny Jinbei from the Monster Trio because it messes with the dynamic of the crew.
Yeah, but the Monster Trio is a dynamic thing. It's not just a power thing.
Yeah.
But it's cool. We got another subscription to Nakama status from Mr. Penguin 0001. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. We got another 5 from Sajin. It says, big fan of the pod. I want to give the twins their flowers. I have binged the old episodes and they have had a lot of W's. Sending love from Ghana. Hey! That's what I'm talking about. For those of y'all that don't know, that is me, Lawrence, and Lionel's ancestry. Our mother is from Ghana. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Ghana, man.
She's from Wakanda.
West Africa in the building. The best jollof. Let me stop. We got another 5.
Don't do that.
From Alan Wells. It says, what did y'all think Gear 5 would be? I thought it was going to be an homage to the Monkey King. I remember me and Lionel had extensive conversations about that.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to have a rubber staff that he could create, all that.
I mean, I thought so. I thought he was gonna turn Kaido's flame cloud into a staff at one point and hit him with it. I thought that would have been dope, like, or something.
I thought he was gonna have a flying Nimbus and the whole shebang.
That's
bro.
too much.
I
bro.
was going crazy with it.
I didn't think all that. That's too
You
much.
can still do the Flying Nimbus thing.
I'm with it.
Yeah, he could.
I mean, he might create it though. He might create it.
He could do anything.
Yeah, he could create the flying nimbus.
We got another 5 from hashtag #1 Sanji fan. It says, I finally made a live, y'all. Folks, the real MVPs, and also my boy Sanji stocks are finally go. Tired of folks having the GOAT on Fraud Watch. Hashtag Sanji's greater than fiction. Okay.
I mean, Kuma hit Saturn.
Kuma did more damage.
Sanji should be able to deflect an attack, right? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, Kuma stocks up.
I feel like nothing changes. It's still the same.
I don't know.
It's just Sanji moved. And people are like,
I'll say
oh
this.
my God.
I'll say this, Sanji deflecting something like that, this is nothing for Sanji. Like, this isn't a thing. He needed somebody else's help to get him away from being held down from some whatever attack. Like that's Sanji's stocks are not up from this chapter. We got another 5 from Joe Jones echoing that sentiment, I suppose. It says, Seb, don't y'all dare start gassing up this clown Sanji. And Larry should know all about dad hockey. Hashtag family man, hashtag father of 85. Shout out to Joe Jones, man.
Were you Big Mom? What?
I think it's Big Mom.
So I reposted this fire Big Mom cosplay.
She was, oh my God, bro.
She was bad. She was bad. And then he was like, yo, I know Larry had to post this. So I replied and I said, all 85 kids are mine. All of them, bro.
Yo, is that still up? I think I sent it to you. We good.
Yeah.
I can go back and look at that. Anyway, we got another subscription
Pause,
to Doc.
bro.
She was cute. We got another subscription.
What you gonna do with that? Like,
You can shut up, man. Shut up. We got another. I can't read this.
yo,
Subscription to Nakama status from Reg.
can't even stand up right now.
13.
You're gonna thump the table, bro.
Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. We got another 7-month membership to Nakama status from JD McFly. It says, Frankie standing on business deserves a super pose from Seb. Ow! You remember we used to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Super. Long time ago. Another 5 from Kremit. It says, what if Saturn's fruit inherits the aspect of insects where they lose limbs semi-easily but can grow them back? Almost like a false hope for the enemies. Maybe. I mean, he was leaking from his head, too, man. It's not like it wasn't just limbs.
Real quick. What I don't understand is that Saturn, like, you're gonna come at people, like, you're viewing people, like, as insects. You know, these humans. You're a legit spider, bro. Like, I know a few humans as it, but you're a legit spider.
It's a walking contradiction. We got another 2 from Anime Reality. It says, what if Dragon scooped Luffy and about to appear? Nah. That would be such a weird entrance to me.
Yeah.
I do thought, like, similar to Sebastian, like, an outside party. Besides who's
Imagine
here.
it's Blackbeard.
I was thinking someone
Nah,
because
that's crazy.
not Blackbeard per se, but Blackbeard's ship is here. We still didn't get clear information
Saying
who
it's
that is.
law.
Yeah.
He's winning.
Ew. We got another one
ew.
membership gifted from Anime Reality. So whoever was able to receive that membership, please throw a Nakama fist in the chat. We got another subscription to Warlord status from Fortnite Lover. Enjoy the emojis that come with being a Shichibukai. Another 5 from Mamba Kid. It says, who do y'all think Law will grant eternal youth to?
Himself. No, but,
Personally, I don't think he ends up actually granting the eternal youth surgery itself. I think he has some variation of it that he'll be able to use to bring somebody back from being gone. And that person will be Luffy. I don't need eternal life Luffy. I just need Luffy to not be gone.
Wait, you think Luffy's gonna pass again?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I think that ship has
I
sailed.
think it did kind of sail a while.
Yeah.
But
So I don't know.
I just don't like the idea of people being immortal.
The thing is, but the thing is, only way that works if it already happened, and we all know who most likely it is. It's him.
Yeah.
We don't need it again.
Let's run through these
We
guys.
got another 2 from Ahu Kaku. It says, do y'all think Karibo could be a member of SWORD? No.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I'm sorry.
Definitely not.
We got another 5 from Spoomster Films. It says, first time here and I'm loving the vibe with the fire
hey,
emoji. Thank you,
thank you.
Spoomster.
Welcome.
Like the name. Another 5 from the Broker. What up, Broker? It says, I know I promised an Erogi theory, but I found a theory of Larry's from ages ago, which I have used for a theory on how Kizaru will go out in Egghead. Interesting. I wonder which one it is.
Yeah,
We got another 2 from Reg. It says, Sanji and Kid forever on Fraud Watch. Hashtag stay in the kitchen. Damn. And another 2 from Maki Jiro. It says, Lionel plus Lawrence versus Bloodless Tekking 101. Who wins?
Lionel Lawrence. No different.
No diff, bro. I'm sorry,
No
Tech.
diff.
I'm sorry, but
First of all,
they don't jump people.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
They
Thank
really
you.
need to,
Thank you.
bro. Tech, my bad. No shade, but I know what the Twins is capable of, bro.
All shade.
These
These are my bros, bro.
No,
they got anybody.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Tekking, no, he don't want to smoke.
It's about a debate.
Oh, was it the battle about fighting?
No.
Oh, I was talking about fighting.
I thought it was just a
He
debate.
said bloodlust.
I mean, Bloodlust debated, right?
Is that a thing?
I did not choose violence.
I was picturing y'all beating this man's ass.
No.
My fault, Tech.
What?
Dang, bro.
He said bloodlust, bro.
My first thought was debating.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Either way, I got the pros.
All right. Anyway, guys, we're gonna do phone calls now. So if you want to call up, please do. Marv, put the number up, if you may, and we'll get straight to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Shout out to everybody on Facebook if they're watching.
No calls. Oh.
I mean, it's there. I mean, you could do it, Seb.
Can I?
Yeah, you could pin it.
Oh, pin it? Oh, pin it? Oh, there we go.
It says replace pin message.
What is happening?
There you
There we go. It's
Yeah.
pinned. All right,
All right.
the number's pinned to the chat, y'all. It's pinned.
All right.
Call now.
Ready to talk.
You ready to talk? Oh, man.
Mystery dudes.
Twin dude.
Dog dudes.
Yeah, I met Mike Super, bro. Mike a funny dude.
Discord
bro.
dudes.
Discord. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hey, my name's Abstract. I'm from the Discord. How are you guys?
Hey, what's going on,
what's
Abstract?
up?
Thanks for calling, brother.
I was just calling up because I had a pretty wild theory I wanted to discuss with you guys real quick.
Let's hear it, bro. Be a wild buffalo.
So I was talking with the people in Discord, and I just wanted to hear your guys' take on it. Do you guys think from a narrative perspective that Oda has possibly written Robin's importance out of the story?
I get what you mean, right? Because he basically said that, like Vegapunk can read the poneglyphs, right? Like that kind of was established, and even with Pudding with the third eye potentially being awakened, like I don't think it's completely written her importance out, but it does seem like a little less than it was in the past, as far as like she was the only person who could do this before, and now there's just other avenues you can go to do it.
Even Momo.
Yeah, so like, even other ways, like Pudding could technically like get Robin and take her stuff, and I guess that's still Robin, but there's other avenues you can have to do this stuff. I don't think it's necessarily writing her importance out, because end of the day she's still going to be the one utilized to do the stuff. But it was weird to see like more ways to do this thing than just Robin as it was before. So that's me.
100%. I just found it very weird because I found it almost as if Jiraiya finishing his book, you know? I thought it was almost like they're writing the Shonen death card above her head.
Maybe I'm on the opposite end, but I love it. And I don't think it's like writing her out the story. I just think that there's always multiple ways to do something. We just didn't know that Wano was capable of not only doing it, but they also created essentially the language, it seems like, to put them on poneglyphs. Without Wano, we don't get that. And I felt like as soon as that was revealed, Wano was it. Like, some Wano people probably knew how to talk, knew how to read. For me, though, I think it works this way. We went to Sabaody, right, Archipelago, and we had Rayleigh literally say he knew what the One Piece was. Didn't want to tell us, right? That could have ended her whole journey.
Yeah.
Her whole importance on the story, but it didn't happen. And I think that's the role that Vegapunk plays too. You know, he's gonna try to tell it if they do escape, and then Luffy's probably gonna punch him in the head.
And besides Vegapunk.
You definitely have a point there, Larry, in the perspective of, I guess there are characters out there that could just reveal the whole concept of the story to people, but I guess there's pirates out there that want to go the adventure route, you know?
And it's about Robin's adventure too. Like, Oda will never take away the payoff from our characters.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially not the main characters.
Yeah.
Like this Robin we talking about.
Yeah.
And I will say that also Robin has a lot more knowledge and understanding. Like she even knows. I think remember that got what's his name? Calafia. What's his name? The guy who passed, that old gentleman. He used to sail. He used to be an adventurer.
Clover.
Yeah, Clover.
Yeah.
He even,
Clover.
Yeah. Even Ramen mentioned a name that he was even shocked, or mentioned a kingdom or something Pacific that he was even shocked. Like, you shouldn't know this. Like, well, you were spying on our meetings because you're too young. Like, this is something that's gonna get you in trouble. Like, besides what we're doing, this is actually huge. And Robin even knows all that. Now, the only two people that know that who are alive is Vegapunk and her, because Vegapunk read everything. And we don't know how long Vegapunk is gonna be living, or like if, for instance, also we don't know. We know for a fact that Robin is like live and die for Luffy right now. Like that's her captain. That's her crew. Vegapunk doesn't have that love for Luffy like that.
No.
So like even though to me I get what you're saying, but since Robin's a key figure and she has so much love for Luffy and she knows so much, like the same knowledge that Vegapunk has, to me I feel like there's other avenues, but Robin could give us a better and fuller picture. Because what she actually knows and understands than other people have.
It's like picking.
100%. You just cooked. You definitely just cooked, man. 100%.
It's like picking between: do I want somebody that could read, or do I want a historian?
Yeah.
Right. Because you can read something and not understand it or not know what it really means.
You do it every chapter, bro.
Larry's such a hater, bro. Y'all realize how little I be hating on Larry? He be hating on me. It's crazy. I'm about to start hating on you. I'm about to start. I'm on you, bro. I'm on your head now, bro.
I just want to add.
I just 100%, boys. I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate everything you guys are doing for the community, and thank you. Keep the grind going.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, take care, man.
All right, take care. Enjoy your night. Guys, we'll get to the super chats after the calls are done, just so you know. I don't want you to think we're not going to answer it. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hey guys, this is Blazer.
Blazer. What's up, man?
Doing good. I just got two questions for you guys today. But before that, I want to say thank you for putting me on Yu Yu Hakusho. The show is sick.
Absolutely, man.
Goated.
And I'm also wondering when you're gonna bring back donation goals for like Lucci Larry and stuff.
I was considering it again, but not having the goal so high, just because it felt very I wouldn't say ill. I don't know. I just didn't like the feeling of it being so much. So we might do something where it's very much way lower than it used to be. That's the reason why we stopped.
Yeah.
I told them literally, I was like, this is too much. I don't want to do it. This feels weird, wrong. So maybe we'll do something like a way less goal to obtain. So yeah, I think it's definitely going to come back though, for sure.
Okay, sick. Okay, so my first question is for you guys is who's your favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character? The second one is what is your like most hype or coolest moment in any like One Piece media?
All right, so from the jump, Yusuke is probably like the only main character that I've ever loved in any series that was an MC. I love Yusuke. And then my favorite moment probably has to be Luffy losing the whole crew.
Ironically, we had this, so there was 4 of us, and we'd have to replace Larry with our brother Charles when we first started watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and we watched the opening, and we had to choose favorite characters from that opening when we saw them. So none of them wanted to pick Kurama because they thought he looked too much like a girl. So Kurama ended up being my favorite character. I think yours was Hiei, Lionel's. Was yours? Who had Kurama? I don't remember.
Nobody has Kurama.
Somebody had Kurama.
Nobody has
Somebody
Kurama.
You're Meshi.
But Kurama ended up being actually my favorite character because he was
Kurama's
fire.
dope.
Yeah, Kurama's dope. All of them are dope.
Yeah.
Even
Even
Kurama.
Kurama in some moments.
Yeah, I'll say this. I ended up with Hiei, but you guys already know my actual favorite character in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Is Rock Lee.
Tagoro? Genkai?
Hiei's sister?
What was the Binky? I forgot his name?
I forgot his
Oh man.
was his
Shout out to Hiei's sister though.
She was cool.
You're weird, bro.
It's cool.
All right. You didn't even say your favorite.
Yeah, we
anime.
could have
We could have lost.
So just say
It
it.
was Yusuke.
It's
No.
Yusuke?
It's not Yusuke. Oh, it's
Rising.
Rising. Yeah,
I know it's
Rising.
Rising.
I know
it's
it's Rising. I
Rising.
forgot it was Rising.
All right.
There's so many characters. I'll just say I'll just say him because I knew Yusuke is always my big main guy. I say Jin, the wind guy.
he was
Oh
dope.
wow.
Yeah.
He was dope.
Yo.
Oh, it's nice to see you. You have the Irish accent.
I'm gonna tell you this right now though. Shout out to Tagoro, bro. I don't care what nobody say. People be hating on Tagoro as a villain. I love Tagoro.
Yo, he was
bruh.
piping Genkai too.
Yo, he was.
Which is crazy.
He was.
Yeah, you think he
When
was
Kuro
going?
was calling Genkai a slut for that was crazy.
That
What?
damn.
Yo, they were.
What?
Yo, they were.
Who?
I think his brother.
Oh wow.
The elder Tagoro.
Jeez.
Yo, real talk though. You think he was going 40 or like 50%?
He was
Yeah,
going hundo, straight 100% in them cheeks, bro. You kidding me, bro?
Yeah, wow.
This is the first time I've ever got 100%.
Whatever named mom.
And my favorite One Piece moment I think of all time is Ace's passing. It's gotta
You're
be.
such a jerk.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
you're,
got-
How is that your favorite?
yeah, seriously.
You're so evil, bro.
Yo, listen.
Your favorite? It's
Yeah.
You're a Doflamingo character.
You need better help, bro.
No, listen.
Anyway, let's move past it. Lawrence.
I can't think of one right now.
All right, Lionel.
I would say, I can't. The walk with when they for Usopp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and,
Okay.
to beat up the Frankie mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Blaze?
So my favorite character, it was gonna be Ryzen, but like I think he just wasn't in the show long enough to be like my favorite. Then it was gonna be Geen, like the one guy that like Lawrence. But then I kind of like realized like his moveset is like kind of like a little brother where he just flies up in the air and then hits you with his strongest attack as he's flying down at you. I was like, I kind of don't respect that. Then it was Yusuke or Ie.
Yoko Kurama all day, every day.
Definitely for my most hype moment I'm surprised Seb didn't pick this one, but like when Luffy and Bullet clashed Hawkeys in the movie was crazy.
Oh,
We counting movies?
Yeah, why not? That's
I said any media.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
you
did
did
say
say any
it.
medium.
Any media.
yeah.
Then my fanfic, bro.
Yeah, you're stupid.
That's great.
Okay.
Ignore him, bro. But anyway, Blaze, thank you for the questions, man. I love that question. I love you, Hakusho.
Yeah, no
That's why.
Hope you guys have a good day.
Yeah, you
Me
too.
too. You too.
Dun, 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 dun,
Bro.
dun, dun, dun,
That's hard to pick good favorite characters. I love Lava. Back in the day, all of them were good characters. Honestly, all of them.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Every time.
Always gets in, bro.
It makes us laugh every time. It's funny.
What's up, bro?
This is Andrew.
We know Andrew. We know Andrew.
Hey, I gotta shout the people, man. They're not gonna know who I am.
What's up, bro?
What's good, y'all? Frankie Gang here.
You switching up games again.
Hey, Frankie Gang exceeds Static Emu Gang.
That's
For the
real.
week.
That's real.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. No, gotcha. So for my question is, so I was discussing this with my friend. And we were watching. He was watching Alabasta with me, and he saw like Usopp get his like skull crushed, and he was just like, "Yo, how did he live?" And it made me think like, for this question is like, what is it's like it's kind of like a character that took a massive amount of damage and should have died, but somehow lived. Like, I'm trying to find a way to word it, but if you like get what I'm trying to say.
Who had One Piece tanking ability and shouldn't have?
Yeah, yeah, like very much like how a character, like they should have died, but somehow lived.
Pal.
Pal's
Pal.
number one.
Pal by far.
There's no other.
There's
answer,
nobody else, bro. It should have been just Pal.
We gained literally nothing from him being
At all,
alive,
bro.
It bothers me to this day. It does, bro.
What about
Alabasta would be a perfect.
This is not
artist.
my pick, but what about Kinemo?
Kenny should have been gone too.
Yeah, Pel's worse. The thing is, the thing is, we've already been like conditioned to expect the Kinemon thing to happen. With Pel, like we believed he was gone.
Yeah.
Like that, we were like, "Yo, it's over." Like, dang, that's sad. And then it's like, nah, he good. He's his own.
Did they ever even explain how he lived?
No.
Nah, bro.
They just said, yo,
He got.
he just came back. He walked, saw his grave, and was like,
Damn, that's
damn,
crazy.
that's crazy. Why they
Homie's
think
like,
that?
Is that me?
That me?
Is that me?
They ain't even wait for the boy. Pell won, bro. There's no debate.
Like Pell came back and his girl moved on and she was pregnant somehow and
in 3 days.
no, he came back after 2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks?
Yeah. Or something like that. They stayed on Alabasta for I think like
Hold on.
2 weeks or something.
Hold on now.
No. The Straw Hats left and all that. He came back after 2 weeks and they were gone already. It was in like a cover story, I think, that he came back and he saw his grave.
I don't remember, bro.
I think that's what happened.
I still hate it. I still hate Pell for that reason. And I loved Pell. I was a Pell fan in Alabasta, and then he survived the nuke. And no.
Nah, I agree with them. No, Pell should have. Pell should not survive that.
I'm in the minority here because Pell's not passing didn't bother me.
What's wrong with you?
Lawrence has been dealing with some things.
One Piece. I remember. I've always stood by this.
Nah, bro.
There's One Piece taking abilities for a reason.
Yo, what are the stakes if the bomb that's supposed to wipe the whole damn freaking city can just be tanked by one guy, bro? What are the stakes?
And it was like close range.
Come on, bro.
He wasn't even
bro.
away.
He didn't even like, yo, this is Batman and Bane and Dark Knight Rising, even but worse, bro. But worse. At least Batman got technology or something. This dude said, "I got this."
Yo,
He has
Pell really
an ability that's supposed to enhance his
bro.
all-around physical strength and
Dang,
durability.
yo, and Crocodile couldn't account for that. Super genius. All these playing this
Dude,
oh, you guys own
All
ability.
right, let me ask you a
My
question.
fault,
Sebastian,
bro.
You act like Pell's the only situation. How many times have we seen in One Piece where someone's going through an ordeal and they're supposed to pass away from this, but they legit use their will or whatever
Lawrence.
to survive it? We have Zoro, Vriss, nothing happened. We have Anel and Viper with
That's a good one.
You're not.
what's that thing
understanding-
called?
You're not understanding the
the
difference.
rejection dial.
You're not
This
understanding
happens
the
in One
difference.
Piece like all the time.
Lawrence, this is like
Odin and the boiler.
You're not getting the difference.
They had to
here.
shoot this man.
You're not
Lawrence,
getting the difference.
It's a hydrogen bomb, bro.
Thank you, yo. And beyond that, again, this is the reason why it's so hated by the community. It's the first time that it happened with the super fake out where there was no explanation, right? It was just, yo, he got hit with the bomb and then he lived. So every other example of this afterward, we have, well, Pell lived in the back of our minds when we didn't have that beforehand.
Anyway.
It's Pell, bro.
Pell. I mean, Pell really said like, "Nah, I win."
Crazy, bro. Looked at, I can't. Bro.
Yeah, but Andrew, we gotta let you go, bro. Sorry, we're running out of time.
I mean, I didn't even answer. I didn't answer my question. I'll just make it really quick.
Yeah, say it real quick.
For me, it was just make a Peckham's dude got shot multiple times. Also, Usopp took a 110 bat to the
10-ton
face.
bat. Yeah.
Yo, but at least he a main character, bro. What has Pell done, bro?
Yo, Usopp really got about to get CTE. Bro's skull really got crushed twice.
Yeah, bro.
It's Pell, bro.
Yeah.
But
But Pell, he should have not died. I mean, he should have died.
yeah. But thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, no problem, man. Frankie Gang and Emu Gang all together. Got good support.
All right, bro. Talk to you later.
All right,
Later, bro. Andrew.
All right, Marv, you can end the calls. All right, we got to do super chats, guys. If you guys haven't liked the video yet or joined our Discord, please do.
That really brought up Pell, man. Anyway, we got another 2 from Joseph McDonald. It says, how do you join the Discord? I'm clueless. Mods, do the thing. We got another 2 from Ryan Simmons. It says,
that's my younger brother.
Who's bolder, Sebastian 𝐵𝐵 or Larry? With the thinking emoji. Who's 𝐵𝐵? I'm confused.
Who's 𝐵𝐵?
I don't know.
Marv, you know who 𝐵𝐵 is?
I'm confused.
I guess I'll just ask him later.
Yeah. We got another.
I'm like, your joke didn't hit.
It didn't. We got another 5 from Davey J13. It says, yo, first super chat and first live. Just want to show much love for the whole crew. Hashtag TOPT. Hashtag Ace Gang for life. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. Another 280 from Garbage D Fishman. It says, Kuma got dad hockey training from Goat Dad Lawrence. Another 5 from Chef X, their first super chat. It says, love from the DMV. Larry and Law, how often do you polish your scalps? Laughing emoji.
Every day. No, I'm kidding.
Once a week.
Another 5 from Tai Tai. It says, if you had to pick one person from each of the big 3 to start a pirate crew, who would you choose? Keisuke, Jiraiya, Rayleigh for me. Who the hell is Keisuke?
From Bleach. I think that's the is that the number 1 Shinigami?
I'd go down a man and not pick the Bleach character. I'm so serious.
That's wild.
I'm so serious. Y'all want to answer? No.
From
One
wait.
character from each of the big 3: Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
First Hokage, Roger, and
Cheating.
what?
Yeah,
You said.
That's ridiculous.
I
And
mean, I would do that too.
Yeah. All right. We got another 2 from Justin
I don't remember that
Montanez.
Bleach.
It says, Seb L-Takes has me screaming while lifting at the gym. Use me as motivation. We got another 5 from Buggy the Dragon. It says, y'all need to have Broker Potter as a guest on the pod. Not heard his takes for a long minute, and I'm fixing to hear what he has to say on Urogi before I die. One day. Another 2 from Justin. It says, just hold on. Who the hell is that guest? Hashtag Dragon #1 dad.
Talking about Lionel.
wait, what?
We got another 2 from Nate Cantoni. It says, will this be Sanji's time to shine?
Hope so.
You're not beating Kizaru, bro. We got another 10, but that was your first super chat, so thank you. And another 10 from Hollow. It says, so Garp's right hand is Bogard, which is a mystery character in the series so far. Chapter 1096 shows the Rocks Pirates. What are the chances that Bogart, the mystery guy on the page 9, is Bogard? Doubtful?
Wait, showing
That
up?
was your first super chat, though, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, what? Mr. Guy on the cover page? You're talking about?
There's like a guy in the shadows on when the Rocks color spread happens, like when they're jumping out. But I don't think it's Bogart. We got another 5 from Eslo TR. It says, Egghead is setting up the Monkey Trio versus 2 Admirals. Garp loses to Aokiji. Luffy beats Kizaru. Dragon ties with Akainu. I can see it. First super chat. Thank you so much.
Yo, my younger brother, right? He said, who's balder? The guy, he said, Sebastian Koba-K or me, right? Koba-K is a One Piece character that's bald and has glasses.
Yo.
And he has a 100,000 berry bounty.
I can't. Listen, bro.
So I'm like, bro, who is this? I never even heard of this. He must have just went online and was like, bald One Piece character.
Yeah.
Probably.
Listen.
And Googled it and found this.
You could have found another one because that's
You know
like
what?
filler. That's gotta be filler.
I'm sorry, y'all. We claim to be One Piece scholars. I didn't know who Koba-K was.
Yo, I really didn't know who
That's
Koba-K
gotta
was
be a filler
either.
character.
This is
man.
crazy.
Is that a filler character?
I'm stuck. Like I've never seen this person.
never
Because
seen
there's a
that.
bald dude on Shanks' crew. Like, why don't you go that one?
This is why, bro.
Punk Junk?
Yeah.
Is that him?
All right.
I think the guy with the monkey.
Yeah.
Punk Junk.
All right. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the show. Just want to say thank you to everybody for once again joining and having such a good time with us today. Thank you so much for the support that you give us with the super chats and also all the likes on the video that you sent. You guys sent a lot of questions for us. It's kind of funny because I know there's a lot of first-time people watching us because we had a video blow up. It was about me and Lawrence talking about Vin Smoke Judge. And
What are the odds?
yeah, and we went up crazy in subscribers again. So, just all the thanks that you give us, all the super chats, all the love, the kind words and respect that you show, and telling your stories about how we make you feel better in life too. We just want to say thank you. So, if you haven't liked our if you haven't joined our Discord yet, please join up. I have the P.O. box. It will be in the video description below. I'm gonna edit that as soon as I can. And the timestamps on the video will be done very shortly too. But other than that, just everybody on Facebook, thank you. Everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, if you haven't left 5 stars for us and a nice comment, please do that as well. It helps us out greatly. But other than that, boys, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
Sam!
And it's That One Piece Talk. Jana!